little far into my magical abilities.
He's so brilliant.
With some wonderful information that I paid for, we hopped on a train in District 3, made our way to District 1 through the wonderful, needs to be claimed by the Milan Industries, uncharted territories.
Mm-hmm.
My companion has been nothing but a wonderful help in absolutely talking me up and telling me everything that I need, as long as I give him the money that he is owed for his allowance and his private 15 seconds of which he does what he does with bloody knives. But we finally made it to District 1, into the, not the main part of the capital, but a little bit outside of the main part of the capital.
Still very elegant
City. It is. Mm-hmm. It's beautiful. The stained glass over top of the station. The absolute wonderful cleanness of the people. It is wonderful to not see a beggar on every corner. They've really got their stuff locked down here. We took a wonderful carriage with one of the steeled horses to take us around. We absolutely got a magical tingle in ourselves to stop at a bookstore.
Yeah, we did.
And whenever we got out, a wonderful automaton said, dirty clicker. But anyways, a wonderful automaton man said, yes, I will watch your stuff so nobody steals it. And that is where we left off.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
Did I do good, Courtney?
You did. A lot better than I would have. I'm really bad at that sort of stuff. So, now that you're here at this bookstore, of course there are people, I wouldn't say clambering, but it is still very busy. It's winding down. People just got off of work. They're going home. So the walkways are a little bit more busier than usual. So you're having to kind of sift through the people to get over to the bookstore. And this is a very nice bookstore, as with all of the storefronts. They are very nice. They're all lined in copper or brass or all of the lovely colors of that theme, of course. Steel doors, copper doors, brass doors, all that sort of fun stuff. That's the tone of what you're seeing all the time. And there's a window in the front that shows a couple of books in the window that has an awning, a copper awning that kind of drips anything off of it if there's rain or whatever. But there's a door, it has a window in it, and of course, the good old door handle, which you all are more than welcome to go in whenever you'd like.
After you, sir.
Oh.
And there's a cha-ding, da-ding, da-ding.
Thank you. Thank
the
you.
door opens.
And I walk in. I walk up to where the desk is. And I... Fine marketer of the books.
And behind the counter, when you walk in, this place is not very tall. It's kind of a smaller building. Ceilings are probably about the normal height, 6 foot. But it is lined from ceiling to from floor to ceiling, all down one end, all books. There's a ladder, a gold ladder that kind of swings back and forth on little wheels, and then in the front is where that area that you saw are some books. There's a shelf right in front of, enough that you can go around it, but right in front of that window, and then in the window nook are some books. And then along this wall to about the middle of the store is more books, and then there's that little, it kind of looks more like a clerk station where you'd find like a librarian. And then there's like a little doorway that goes, you don't know where, but into another room behind the clerk at the desk. And right behind the clerk is floor to ceiling books again. And the desk kind of is more rounded. It's like the edges are rounded. And then a little swing door on one side so that the clerk can get out. And on the other side is a woman. A half-elven woman. She turns around. And what can I do for you today?
I am looking for a very specific type of book, milady.
You have a very specific kind of book you're looking for.
I'm looking for wizard books, spell books, scrolls. You see, I'm a sort of collector, if you will, of the old mythical tales.
All right. And she looks over at you.
Hi.
Looks back over at, you, Braxt. All right. And so you're looking for magical books?
I'm looking for books wielded by wizards.
You're aware that anything like that's not going to be at a normal bookstore, right?
Well, I got a tingle whenever I passed by that told me I needed to stop at this bookstore.
A tingle.
Yes.
It's quite legitimate, I assure you.
Sure. And so you're not looking for children's books? You're looking for wizard tomes?
Are we in a children's bookstore?
No.
Okay.
It's just a bookstore. It's just a bookstore. But the way you're describing it, obviously, to her, sounds silly. Sounds mythical. So...
Yes. Wizards' tomes.
And you're...
The ones they would read spells from.
She doesn't look like she believes. Like, she knows that that's what you're asking for, but she doesn't believe that that's what you're asking for.
Show her some of your magics. Perhaps you do the light spell.
Ah! Yes.
He's
Takes a
very
staff.
talented.
Holds it with his two hands. Light. Ding!
Bravo, bravo.
And it's starting to kind of make sense. I see. And she has this nice dress on. It has like a little bit of a collar, and she has... It's not necessarily an apron so much as it is a dress, but it's not in a peasant sort of way. It's in more of like a clerk sort of way. Glasses, they're nice and rimmed with a little bit of silver. She's got her hair in a braid. Right. I think what you're looking for might be in the back. But wizard tomes usually run a little bit more expensive. I'm sure that won't be a problem for you, will it?
No, not at all.
I didn't think so. If you'll give me a minute, I'll go back and see if I can find something for you.
I'll be right here.
I would like
Sure you will.
to roll. Because now we're talking about big amounts of money, so now he's going to lock in.
Yeah. And she does. She disappears behind the...
I would like to roll an
doorway.
insight
On her?
On if she's being legit with me.
Okay.
Do not fail me. We are talking about my monies.
Yep, that's pretty true to form. We are back.
Boy, are we back.
We are so back, boys.
Oh, 7.
No, she seems like she respects you and your craft as much as anyone else you've come in contact with.
Yeah.
She does seem a little she was obviously very confused at first, but who wouldn't be? Magic isn't normal anymore, and you're a very rare individual. So you
I got the outfit on.
Yeah, so you kind of expect for somebody to be questioning of your legitimacy, which is all she's done. And now you're finally somewhere that could actually give you what you're looking for. You have traveled all the way from District 3, of course.
Patrick doesn't believe you, but Braxt is full in.
So you hear some meandering in the back. And there's nobody else in here, it's just her. So it probably takes her a good 5 minutes. And then she comes up with 3 different books that do seem very unique. Much more unique than the books in this area right now. The binding, very old looking, and it has different ornate designs, anything from, really nice meanders and squiggles, some like fleur-de-lis looking things, to the center of it is more of a jewel-ish, like an opal, like a fire opal in the middle. Very old binding. The pages look very worn, and it's in a language that you don't recognize. So that could be something. And then another one and that one's also pretty big. It's a pretty big, from what you've learned from Aadan, generally the bigger and heftier the book, the more interesting spells might be in there. I don't know. And then there's another one that's a little bit smaller, a little bit more compact, but it's very thick. But it's more the spine that has the ornate designs on it. But it is a purplish color, so, that's a little bit new. A lot of books nowadays that you see are a little unique, not new. A lot of the newer books that you see nowadays are brown, black, navy, very dull-looking books. These three are very ornate in color and design.
I'll flip through them. Aadan, how do you feel about any of these?
Well, this one, no, that one's way too advanced for you. Trust me on that one. I'll scoot one of the books aside. But yes, these two will be wonderful. I know you're not familiar with this script, but I can assist you in that.
All right. And I would like to roll for my tingle.
Sure.
AKA my arcana.
Yeah, roll for your tingle, sir. Roll for that itching in
That
your
would
pants.
be a 15 for the tingle.
That's not bad. Yeah, you don't really feel much from either one of these books. However, the one that does have the fire opal on the front and the language that you don't understand on the inside does seem pretty convincing. But it's not really so much your tingle as it feels like it's becoming more of a natural instinct for you. But none of it gets the itching in your pants like you're used to when you really feel it.
And what, my dear maid, would be the price on this one here?
That one's going to run you about... well, you see, that one came from the local wizard down a couple of blocks away.
Really?
Yes, he...
You have a tower a couple blocks away?
Yes, a few blocks away, of course. He's not very... He's older, and he doesn't really have a tower, per se. Since he's older, a lot of people seem to think that he's a little silly.
Deception check. He's not in a tower.
That's true.
He doesn't need a tower. I can't eat that one away. That's the only one left in here that I can read good.
And so a lot of people seem to think that he's a little kooky, you could say. And so he, didn't want to keep all of his books. And this one, the script is a little too small for him to read now that he's older. And so he decided to just give it away to me. I was interested in some of his collection, and this one I found unique. I was going to keep it for myself, but of course I'm not a well-versed mage, as you seem to be, so that's going to run you about... It is very special. Can you spare 200 credits?
200 for a book that he gave away to you.
Only because...
I tell you this. I will give you 100 up front. And then you give me the address of this mage wizard, so that way I can ask him about his many trainings. And whenever he has regaled me of the tale of this book, I will come back and give you the rest.
You can roll a persuasion check if you'd like.
You look away too.
We're really
It's
going
a 20.
We're really going on the honor system here.
It was a 23.
Okay. How about we do 120 and you don't have to visit him and I'll just give it to you.
I would still... I'm studying the arts of the wizards.
I can give you his address if you'd like. He might not be there anymore. Like I said, he was very old. But we can do 120 and I'll be happy with that.
Sold, my dear lady.
Wonderful. So, you get the book. 120 gold goes to her.
Nice.
random book
Yeah.
Fire opal.
in foreign text
Yeah, Don, it's not a language that you can read either. And you're a
with
scholar. Or at least some sort
fire
of sage.
opal. And I bet if you open up this book to the front page, it says by St. Tyrell.
Oh.
Yes, yeah, and he'll count out the credits. Could you please write that address down?
Absolutely. And she gets a little pen out, writes it down to you.
And while you're at it, why don't you write your address down too? Maybe we can meet up later.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Oh. While you're doing that, I'm going to go retrieve my dice I yeeted.
We need a dice jail, honestly.
Persuasion.
lot better whenever I yeeted it.
15.
That's not too bad. She does squint at you, see that you're a priest.
I can teach you all the ways of the old goddess Aphrodite.
All right.
Brax is back there.
I am interested in that. So she writes her number, or her address down underneath that, and then hands you the paper. It's the same paper, so I'll just have to make sure that Brax doesn't lose it. And she hands it to you. And of course, if you need anything else, I still have these 2 books, and if I don't plan on getting rid of them anytime soon, so
Thank you. I will have to keep this wonderful place in mind.
absolutely.
And whenever I walk out, I will turn around and actually look at the name of the bookstore.
It's a good idea. It's Fahrenheit's. Got it? Scholars.
Bookstore. Aadan's date in parentheses.
Sure, yeah, date. I'm sure that's what he meant by what he said to her.
Yes, yes.
I put it in parentheses.
Yeah, I'm sure date is what he meant. Anyway, are you guys going back to your
And,
cart
yep,
now?
follow him out.
Yep. And I'll go into the carriage and I will tell it to make an additional stop to that address.
I'll slip one of the gold credits into the horse just as a bonus for the extra stops that we're doing.
A bonus to a machine.
Mhm.
What have times come to?
Yeah, when you thank a machine for doing its job for you.
Is all my stuff there?
It's like saying thank you to ChatGPT.
Hmm.
Yeah, no, the automaton is still there, and he informs you as you guys are walking up, nothing has been touched, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Not yet, but later tonight, something's getting touched. I'll tell you what.
Have a good evening.
What a bore.
Yeah, it's just there is no personality behind this thing.
We went from one extreme of a priest to
Yeah.
a different extreme of a priest.
Yeah, when Jonas told me he wanted to be a priest, I was like, what? Do you understand my trauma with clerics? Every cleric I have had in my campaigns have traumatized me. Why would you do this? And he said, this is my idea. And I said, that's perfect. We're doing that. That's great. Love that.
It's just like your last idea. Want to be a slave. Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, we're doing that.
It's
Yeah.
Aadan is pretty special.
I've known about this character idea for
a good while.
a while now.
Over a year at least. I
Longer
think,
than
yeah.
that. Because it was before I made Arminius that I knew about this guy.
Oh dang.
So
Yeah,
it's been a hot minute.
it has. I've been real
Wow.
excited to play this character for a good while.
This is not exactly how I imagined him, but just as chaotic as I also had imagined. Anyway, so yeah, you guys clamber up into your cart. The automaton walks away, you know, And you guys set off to this address. And when she said it was a couple blocks away, it does seem like it was only a couple of blocks away. But it doesn't seem to be an address there. It's like the building in between two buildings. You know what I mean? Should have been between two buildings that she, the address she wrote down was a specific one. But it seems like it goes this building, and it should have been there, but only there is an alleyway. So...
I'm going in the alley.
Okay. So you stop the horse, and then you guys get out?
Yep.
Okay.
What is in the alley?
I mean, nothing but a normal alleyway. I mean, it's a little bit cleaner than the alleyways that you're used to in District 3. But there's just maybe a beggar or two, and they're nicer looking beggars than what you're used to. But they don't really get up or move anything. They're just kind of chilling there in their little squalor.
Excuse me.
One of them's, I'm going to say probably a halfling. And the other one a little bit further down, maybe his like neighbor or whatever, is we'll say he's an elf. And the halfling looks up. Can I help you?
Yes, a woman at the bookstore gave me an address that appears to be in between these two houses. For a wizard, so I'm wondering if there's like a house that sometimes gets real big and somebody gets out and then shrinks back down. Like, have you seen a wizard anywhere?
And he just looks at you. And, I mean, the dude, he doesn't look bad like what you're used to, like filthy and gross. I mean, he's still pretty low on the totem pole. But he stands up, and there's like a dumpster beside him. And he can't reach it, obviously. But he kind of goes to reach it. Obviously, it doesn't work. Just taps aside. I think I know what you're trying to say. I know it doesn't look like much, but I am the wizard you're looking for.
You're not old.
We look different, all right? Not everybody's gonna look like the wizard that you're expecting. I don't know what exactly she told you I looked like, but I'm telling you.
All right, then what was the book that you gave away to her to downsize your collection?
Well, I gave her a couple of different ones. And I have a lot of books, all right, man? I got a lot of books. And ones I gave her and ones I didn't give her. It's kind of... I'm trying to figure it out right now. And here's the thing. Old, I can make myself look however I want. I present different ways. I am pretty old, and you kind of lose your memory. I know I gave her one that was like a blue color. And I gave her one that was maybe a green color. One I couldn't understand, and you know what I mean? So...
All right. Could you demonstrate some of your powers?
Right here in the middle of... You trying to get me arrested?
No, I just... Look.
And in front of a priest, you know that an apostate could just... They're gonna get...
I've hired this man to teach me magic.
Well, I don't know where you guys have come from.
District 3.
And you expect me to trust you. That you're not just gonna, tell everybody that I'm a mage that is practicing outside the church.
I'm not part of the church, and he's teaching me.
Yes, but you have hired somebody. I'm also not one of you. All right?
Look. If you can prove that you are a mage, I can make all the issues disappear. And then you can travel with me and help teach me alongside Aadan.
Braxt.
How about?
What?
Braxt, buddy. This is not the wizard that we're looking for.
Hey, what? That's presumptuous, all right? Listen.
Are you saying he's lying to me?
I am.
I am no liar. You can ask my friend down there. My friend has seen some of the things I've done, okay?
Hey!
There's some powders I work with. There's some magical chemicals. All right, that will
Hey, buddy!
get you something for
Hey,
nothing.
buddy!
This elf is slumped over. There is a bottle in his hand, and he's like leaned over his knees, real uncomfortable, and his hair is dirty. And he looks up. He's not wearing shoes. He looks up and he's like, "What do you want?"
See a wizard.
And he's like blinking and bleary-eyed. That guy?
Yeah.
What kind of wizard we talking about?
Magic. Fireballs. Disappearing.
And he's like way down. Like, I mean, you're like yelling back and forth pretty much. Sure. If you want him to be a wizard,
He says he's
Yeah.
a wizard. Are you 100% sure he's not a wizard?
I'm just saying, I can make things happen. You want a little powder magic? I got powder magic. All right.
I see.
You wanna see beyond the stars? Let me tell you, I got you. And I mean, the pretty lady in the bookstore down the street. I gave them to her because she asked nicely, and I mean, have you seen her?
I
Have
would
you
like
seen
to
her?
roll my perception check because my good friend is a little put off.
That's fair.
Here, we'll give you another chance. That would be a 19.
Yeah, this guy is not a wizard. This man is not a wizard.
Well, I'm sure she did ask nicely. But I will demonstrate my prowess of the magical arts with a wonderful display. And he will reach in.
And the guy steps back. Because he's all of 3 foot. Steps back, puts his hands like across his stomach. The dude is beer bellied. Like, see, this guy looks so washed up. Steps back, watches you. All right, pal, let's see what you got.
And I call it color spray. And he'll whip out a bottle and press the nozzle and go right across his eyes. And he must succeed on a constitution saving throw or be blinded.
Oh my god. I mean, obviously. Yeah, no. And he's just standing there. He's not expecting you to do anything. And then you assault this man. And he like throws himself back into the building behind him, hits his head, and slides down the wall.
That is a real wizard.
With like he was yelling and screaming, and the elf down the alleyway's like, "Yeah, that's the magic."
Perfect casting, my apprentice.
Thank you. On to the housing.
Yes.
Enough of these
leave
charlatans.
This trash here.
At least the book I bought is interesting.
Yep.
You can tell her my disappointment later.
Yes, I'll be sure to pass that along.
Yep. And when you start coming back to your cart, you see that there's a couple of people digging around in your stuff.
Cool. The first one that I see? Oh, friend! Put my hand on him, and it's a shocking grasp.
Oh, dang, he just tasers him. Yeah, it's probably like a younger man, like 2 younger men, and then like a really, I say a really young girl. I'd say like the younger man's maybe 17, and then the younger woman is like maybe 13. So they're kind of kids. And so there's the one that you grab is kind of dig around in some of your suitcases, and they're like all out on the ground. Like they had pulled them out of the cabin and are searching through them. So some of your stuff is just everywhere. And so you shock that one, and he just like, ugh, and then like falls.
Yes, I will need her to give me a wisdom save.
Oh. 9.
Okay, she fails. So, as you are shocking, go ahead and give your
Yeah, that's a
numbers.
6 shocking damage.
Yeah, I mean, he
to this
just
poor fellow.
he looks emaciated. So yeah, you shock him and he just and falls on top of your crap.
Yeah, Aadan, as we're walking up and seeing this, he quickly pulls out a different kind of, more of a dagger, and he slices it across his hand, his palm, and you hear the wonderful old speech, Aadan, and
Oh,
these blood serpents kind of
oh,
ooze out of the wound, slither
Fun.
onto her, wrapping around, like they wrap around the leg and an arm, and like kind of around the neck on the shoulder, and they clamp down, they bite down, and she is held. That is hold person.
yeah, and she's just screaming, terrified, and then in pain once they bite down and hold her. And the other guy books it. He sees this crowd, and he's got like the moment his one friend got shocked, he was out.
Does he have any of our stuff in his hands?
No, he dropped everything. Was running.
Okay.
Yeah, he just gone. Right down an alleyway, through some doors and all that. And she's like, "I promise we just needed a few things. I just wanted to see what you all had, and then they were."
Oh, my dear, do not weep, do not cry. That's for later.
No.
I just want to go.
Aadan.
I have
We
to do
leave
my
the
churchly
filth.
duties.
We leave the filth. We've got places to be.
Listen to the very rich man. Please, I just want to go.
And then I'll go up to her and be like, now, dear, you know better than to mess with those higher than your station.
Yeah, I know. I just
Good.
really, we just
No.
really needed some clothes.
Go to sleep. And he'll.
Oh, dang. Yeah, and she just falls out right
Yeah.
in the snakes because she's being held. So unless you get rid of them, she just unconscious. Yep,
And they just kind of puddle.
yeah, and so does she on top of them.
All right. Let's pack this stuff up and get on the way. We've officially entered the Rift Raft territory.
You should have let me at least interrogate her.
No, they're
What?
just starving ruffians.
Fine. You pay the bills this time.
So you pack up, get all your things back in, and head off to what? A place to stay?
Yes, their nicest place to stay.
Nicest place to stay. It's probably going to be closer into the center of the capital. So you all will meander there in your little cart for it's going to be a while, like 45 minutes. Because you don't get fully again into the center of the district, but you get close enough.
Mhm.
And as you're passing by things, you see different of those illusionary discs, but they're large scale. Like these are commercial use, and they're placed on like I say street corners, but they're more like dedicated areas. They are on the corner of where people are walking. So like if a walkway or the street is kind of rounded off in some way and all these buildings come to meet in the center, there's an empty space for one of these discs, large discs. And the hollow illusionary image is of who you would know to be. I guess you would kind of know. You would know in passing. You would know because of how often you've been here. The leader, which is Sar Wittigist. And apparently, Nicholas told me that that's spelled two different ways. This is spelled Czar. Because I believe that's like, I think that's the actual Russian spelling.
Yeah. What
And
was the
then
guy's-
TSAR is apparently the American spelling or whatever it is. I don't really know.
What's the guy's name?
Wittigist. Wittgist. Wittigist. That's his last name, of course.
All right.
And you have not seen him in person, but you've heard a lot about him. And there's different, it kind of flashes here and there to different images, like statics out into a different image of him, that statics out into a different image of him. And he is a finely tuned man, very regal. He has a whole big cape, very nice military regalia, nice. And this is all in one color, so you can't see color of him, and it's the same thing with all the other illusionary discs. They all come in like a single color, so like blue or maybe like a yellow. And so you can't see the color of him, and obviously it's an illusion, so you can see through it. But it's like an image of him standing in a very nice regal pose, and then another image of him, shaking hands with maybe a noble from another land or something. Just it seems to be very surrounded about him. Everybody loves this guy. So you see a couple of those on some street corners as you're going, and especially as you get closer to the capital, like the center of the capital. And there are some people who stop and kind of like, up at the image of him. But as you get closer to the center of the capital, you see a lot nicer, fancier people. So you see maybe a Ganassi wearing a really nice scholar suit. You see an elf wearing really fancy, like a tailcoat and all of that. Business type deals, women wearing really nice dresses, really nice suits. But the fog is still way up there. It's not as low as it is in District 3, but there's still, just from the industry, it lingers. And it's probably around, I would say, because at this point it's probably around 8 o'clock that you all finally pull up to a really nice hotel. Usually they'd call them the suites, but it's basically the equivalent of a hotel for us. And it actually has an awning that you can go under, that the automaton horse takes you right to the front doors. Think of like a Four Seasons. This is very nice. It has a waterfall in the front.
We're at the Ritz.
Of like a nude woman in like a granite sculpture, and she has like a pitcher that's pouring out water into a fountain, and there's like maybe 4 automatons that are standing there in guard of the fountain, because you would know, because you've seen it before. Beggars try to get some of the fresh water out of there, and that's a no-no. So, but you all are brought up to the front doors. There are 2 automatons that come up and open the door for you, reach in, take your bags, and then obviously you all can get out if you'd like. And then whatever credit is left, it's spit out into a second canal, I guess, like a
Shoot.
Yeah, sure. Like what you would get from getting
Gumball
pennies
machine.
back at at like Walmart or something. Just kind of shoots out, and you can take that, and it's in whatever credit is left. Yep.
Right.
And the 2 automatons help you take your bags inside, so you don't have to.
Bags, thank you.
And once you come inside this place, it has obviously doors will open. They'll open the doors for you. There's a entry point, and then there's 2 more doors, and then that's when you come inside, and it's a beautiful hotel. On the inside, there's another fountain on the inside. I mean, this place is huge, very tall, very open, and there's another fountain on the inside that has a similar Greek-ish statue of a woman pouring water out of a pitcher, but this one also has like a cherubim or like a, I want to say it looks like Hercules, but you're not for sure who it is. It looks like
More
a very
like
strong,
Hercules.
huh?
More like Hercules.
Yeah. He's also nude. It's just the very beautiful Greek architecture in granite marble, with fresh, crystal clear water coming out of it. And there's stairs that are going up, like a set of stairs that go up. There's a rudimentary elevator. You all would know it be very high class. For us, it looks rickety. We would never go in that thing, but it's working. It looks very high end to you all. And everything, again, copper, brass, wood, very beautiful, ornate stuff. There's red carpet, probably blue satin curtains in the front, and then there's a clerk's station right as you walk in to the left.
Yeah. On the way over, Aadan would have. I'm sorry that wizard didn't work out, but you know, they move around sometimes. Sometimes they hide the towers with magic.
That does make sense in a time like this.
And even I can't find them. I mean, these are the high-end mages we're talking about. But can I have that paper to get her address?
Oh, yes.
Gotta make sure you don't lose that.
Hands it over.
Thank you. And I'll check it to make sure it looks like a legit address.
It is.
Excellent.
But there's also soft piano music coming from like off in a corner where you can tell that there's it's not a normal piano. It's like the automaton is attached to the piano, but it sounds like a normal piano. It's just not one that you could sit at and play. This automaton is attached to this piano. This is his job.
He is one with the bench.
Correct. And one with the piano. But it is beautiful music. It is very classical, beautiful music. So.
And I will go in my funny dress and clinking.
Yeah.
All the way over to the clerks. Excuse me?
And there's two people behind the desk, and it's another rounded off sort of station that has granite pillars and I say an awning. It's an overhang on top of it, so it's not like a super open area for them. And they're both facing away, doing something behind the counter. And then when you ask attention, basically, a man turns around, and it's going to be a full elven man turns around and looks at you. And they're bellhop looking, red shirts with like a fine line down the side of the arms, nice black vest, black pants. Their hair is all cut short and slicked back, and he's a handsome looking. Like, they look like they belong here. And what can I do for you? He looks very confused by you.
Yeah.
And also,
Yeah, looking down.
yeah.
I need 2 rooms, please. You can put them under Braxt Mlun.
And the one beside him turns around, and it's a water genasi, and it's a man. And he's like, "Did I hear that right? You said you're..."
Yes.
"I've heard of you." And then the elf looks over at him like, have you? And you can tell that when the genasi looks at the elfin man, he's like, "Yeah, I've heard of this guy. I've heard of this guy." You do all of the invention things around here and back in District 3, don't you?
Mostly in District 3.
Yep.
Still haven't got the proper paperwork and permissions to come into this fine district here.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
Yes, it's quite an honor for you all to house such an esteemed
This
gentleman.
guy, I know you don't know, but this guy, he's a mage in the training. And the elven man looks down at you. "Oh, I can see it now."
It's been a wonderful 3 years of learning.
Right.
Especially because of my wonderful teacher.
Whom I'm sure you pay very kindly, don't you?
Of course. You have to pay well for the best.
And it's just a slow turn to look at his friend, and the genasi's like, "Yeah. So, you getting a room? Is that what we're doing here?"
Yes, 2 rooms.
All right. Just... Okay. And he turns around and gets 2 of the key cards. Yeah, they'd be key cards. Turns around, slides you 2 of them. That's gonna be 200 gold.
All right. And he'll reach into a pocket
Yeah.
and
Produce
tink!
the 200 credits, yep. And the elven man's just standing there like, yeah, I understand now. And the water ganassi takes them, puts them in their little drawer that they have, because they have the whole typewriter contraption. And when he presses the button, he goes, shink, and sticks out, a little flag pops up, puts them in there, kunk.
Nice.
Just so you know, if you need anything, we're down here, of course.
Thank you.
Yep.
And, well,
And, none of that magic, all right? Upstairs. Just in case, you know? I
no
know you're still
magic.
training.
I will make you a solemn promise. The only thing I will do in my room is sleep, eat, sit, stand, breathe, and work on my schematics.
Sounds great. Have a good time.
Thank you. And
Yes.
he'll walk to the elevator.
On the subject of eating, what's on the menu?
Your menus are going to be in your room.
I see.
And then you all walk away, and the elven guy just looks at the water ganassi and is like, wow, you really meant what you said, huh? He's like, I told you.
100%.
I've seen that guy.
You're famous in 2 campaigns now. For wildly different
For
reasons.
wildly
Wildly different reasons. But my golly, we're staying at a nice place.
That's true.
Mhm.
They knew you could pay for it. That's the reason why he said that.
Yep.
And you go,
Is 200 gold pieces a going rate for a night? I don't know. I just pull it out and set it down.
Mm-hmm.
you get into the elevator, and of course there's an automaton already there. He's also wearing mildly their outfit. It's more just like the black vest and the little hat.
Mm.
But yeah, he's at least dapper. And he like constantly has his hand out. It's like that's how he stands. And you would know that you need to place your key cards on it so that he knows what floor it is. And then once you put the key cards on there, he presses the right button, and then you obviously take your hand back, or your cards back. And he doesn't say anything. He's just quiet. But you all go up your floor. Yeah, it's it ain't a smooth ride, but it's a ride nonetheless. And you get up to your rooms, and you all have rooms right next to each other.
Yes, as we go to exit the
It's
elevator,
like the third, fourth floor.
I'll turn back to it and do a
Yeah. And it's a steel copper
It's
hand. It doesn't move, so it goes tink. And he doesn't say anything.
Yep.
These things have eyes, but they're like just light bulbs. So
Okay.
they're emotionless, and it's just like a faceplate. There's no mouth or anything.
Yes.
It might be like that
Excellent.
little square, yeah,
For a
or
speaker.
the little rectangle. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
These are wonderful inventions to make everything more smooth.
And the hallways are very long. So this is a huge building. This is like 10, 12 stories. And I mean, probably equivalent of like on one floor, 100 rooms. So it is.
What floor are we on?
4th floor.
So they didn't give me the nicest ones.
No, but you know, only really nice people stay here. So
Yeah.
probably the person who stays at the top is far richer than you, in only the way that means that it's probably the czar that stays here.
Mm-hmm. Hey, this place pretty swanky.
Very
It
swanky.
is pretty nice. Now, of course, your room, my room. You eat as you will, come and go. But tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock, we go back out, searching for that one store that those fine gentlemen told me about.
Yes, we can continue looking for more books and scrolls for you.
Yes, that is what I love to hear.
Now, I don't know how late I'll be out tonight.
Oh,
But,
you've got your own room? Do as you wish.
I just want to assure you that I'll be right as rain in the morning.
I wouldn't have you any other way. So go on, you are released from my service for today. I'll just be in here scribbling on my blue pads of paper, like always.
Excellent.
You guys will part your ways.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And I would like to spend my time tinkering on a new device,
Okay.
Ooh.
a.k.a. a spell. I would like to create
course.
my spell of sending.
Oh, you're gonna make a cell phone.
I'm going to make my walkie-talkie.
His
But it is in the very rudimentary stages, so
his 2 tin cans and a wire.
I was a little bit more sophisticated than that.
His 2 tin cans and a string.
Yes.
Hey, there you
And
go.
I will set my own DC.
Oh yeah.
If I don't get a 20, I don't make it. Because,
that's fair.
you know,
It's a full-on invention.
it's a full-on
Yeah.
invention.
Yeah.
And I'm in a hotel room.
That's correct.
I mean, that was surprisingly close, but, you know what?
Well,
It's a 16
It's
on
a
the die.
16.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Surprisingly
that was really
close.
I would have died if you had gotten a 20 and made walkie-talkies in this freaking
I would have
hotel
too.
room.
If I honestly, if I would have rolled a 20 and been like, oh, I just created walkie-talkies, I would have been like, no, I didn't.
Ugh. That would have been wild.
Yeah, just imagine
But you
there's just
can-
this dwarf in there, just like all this crap put out, and he's just like,
Yeah, because the rooms
Little
are
soldering.
really nice. They do have tables, they have mirrors, they have really nice vanity areas. The bathrooms are real swanky. The tubs are marble, granite, with like copper inlay on the feet and everything. It's an actual running water. Yeah, it's very, very nice.
Very nice.
Very nice beds, windows that you can look out. Very nice. Very, very nice. What are you doing? You menace to society? I don't want you to ever be alone, honestly. It scares me already.
he's alone now.
I know.
Yep, I will.
Alone and on the streets. That's the scary part.
I will head back down, get the name of this wonderful hotel.
I hate when you all ask me that.
Yes, where are we staying at, wonderful DM?
Keep going.
And I will hail a taxi, if you will. And I will tell it the address that is written on the script of paper that I have.
Hold on, I'm
Oh.
almost there.
I will insert, 2.
Oh, Athena's Gardens. That's what it is.
Ooh.
Could
Very
technically be
nice.
Persephone, but whatever. We're doing Athena.
I like it.
Anyway, you were saying that whole time I was thinking, and
I
brain did
will-
not multitask.
I will insert my credits into the taxi and give it the address written to me by the wonderful lady behind the counter.
I'm sure that's very heard. Just so you know, it's probably just Patrick mouth noises while Jonas is talking.
Probably.
I'm just trying to not think about what he's about to do.
Oh yeah. They could go two ways, and both of them are not good.
Warning. Before these episodes air, there is a very nice little thing that displays called a content warning.
Yes.
You are about to reach one of those points, and as this is a very new campaign with a very new character, and from what I've briefly glanced, if you have small sensitive ears, yeah.
This is very going to be very psychologically taxing, suspenseful, dreadful, and from what I know about Jonas's new character, very sexual. So if you are at all concerned with any of those, please do not watch any of this. And not just this episode. Any episode.
Any of it, yes.
We had blood eagling, sacrifices,
We did.
burning of people. And yeah, it was a lot in the last one. This one, it's only going to be worse. This one's going to be really...
Probably.
No, this one's going to be way bad. This one's going to be real bad.
Yeah.
We have classism and all of that already, and if you think this is the industrial era, there are a lot more crimes that happen in this than anything else. Nightmare atrocities. Anyway, you were saying? What are you doing to this poor woman?
Oh, did I make it?
Oh, well, I mean, yeah. You get in the car,
Yeah.
car thing, you go,
Mhm.
and of course it's going to take you there because you have the address. And of course she lives in a complex. She's not rich to do or anything like that. She's not low enough class where she lives in the ghetto, but she does live in complexes. So I'm sure she has when you go into her complex, there's like a specific button that you have to press that will call up to her room. Yeah. And you hear her answer on the other end. Again, it's very, what's that word? I don't know why I can never remember that. I keep wanting to say megaphone, and that's literally not it. Phonograph.
Yeah.
Very phonograph sounding, old time speaker.
That wonderful.
Yeah, grainy, staticky.
Oh, I love it.
Yes, what can I do for you?
Hello, young lady. It is I from the bookstore earlier.
Right. I'm assuming we are going out, or are we staying in?
Do you know of any fine restaurants nearby?
Did you not expect that?
I did not.
Of course I do. I'm from here.
Excellent. I am not.
I could tell. I'll be down in just a minute then.
Take your time.
And of course you have to wait there. And there's probably an automaton at a clerk's desk. And he doesn't say anything to you.
Yeah, I kind of lean on the counter and look at it and I'm like, so, you come here often?
It just doesn't. There is not a single thing this thing says to you, and it doesn't even look at you. It is just sitting there.
Mm-hmm.
And as you're waiting, there are people that come in and out because I mean it's pretty late, so there are people that are coming back from work, or there are people that are leaving to go eat or go get groceries or anything like that. And there's just like talks here and there of different things going on, and just the general chatter that you get. Maybe somebody saw a show tonight, or maybe they went and saw something at the town center that was going on. They stopped and saw one of the main monuments or attractions today because it had something going on, or that sort of stuff. Very simple, normal conversations that everyday people would have or that you've heard before. Nothing out of the ordinary. And so as you're waiting, you hear not hurried steps, but just steps that come down in a rhythmic pattern. And she's in simple clothing now. She has like pants on, really nice slacks. Good grief!
A dog just got gutted.
It sounded like somebody reached up his butt and pulled his stomach out. That's
Ooh.
crazy.
No, it's that weird dog over there.
I know, that was wild. It certainly wasn't Nuke.
No, Nuke's inside. I picked him up.
Jeez. But it's like high-waisted pants, nice slacks sort of things. You might have like suspenders on and just a simple cotton t-shirt or whatever, and her hair's still in the same braid. And she has a little like a side bag sort of thing. Nothing super fancy. That poor dog.
Oh, you look stunning.
Like a chicken.
Absolutely wonderful.
Thank you. And you're still going to wear that?
Of course, this is what is given to me by the church.
Right. Okay.
I'm not so much allowed to have possessions, though I deal in possessions quite frequently.
Right. Okay. Listen, I don't really... You seem different than some of the other priests I've met. Are you...
Thank you.
Against my better judgment. Let's go. And she just walks out the door.
And we go out. We have a nice dinner. He pays for everything.
Oh, wow.
He, chats her up, asks her about family, how's the bookstore,
Wined and dined. All right.
wine and dine, accompany her back up into her apartment.
Which she proceeds to make the noises that this dog is.
That dog is having a hard time. I don't know what's going on over there.
And then, unfortunately, she gets possessed by a demon. And I do what I can to try to exorcise it, but she doesn't make it.
Yeah, I hate that when that happens. That's true. I imagine that you, in trying your best, you left quite a mess too, huh?
Oh, yes, sometimes you have to remove a finger or two to really let that demon know that you're, serious business.
Right.
And
Yep. Well, all for the gods, am I right?
all for the gods.
Right. And so I'm sure you leave, and I don't know what you look like, but the automaton there is not going to stop you.
I just head out. If I walk by anybody, I will just be like, oh, it was church business, I'm afraid.
And at that, everybody keeps their head down and turns away. And most people that are out right now, because I'm sure it's really late, like 12 o'clock in the morning, it's very, very late.
Yeah.
It is mostly people who are going to see your priest robes and look away anyway, because they're not really the kind to be able to talk to you without dying.
Mm-hmm.
So, yep. And you make it.
Very uncomfortable with everything that just happened.
And then
But that's Patrick.
he makes his way back to the hotel. Walks inside. If there's anybody at the counter, he'll, with a big cheesy smile, oh, have a good night or good morning. I was beat. I had to do some work tonight, unfortunately.
I'm sure it's the elven guy that's... Actually, you know what? No, it's definitely the water ganassi that's left. And he's just... Because he's just standing there leaning against the counter, probably just reading something, and he sees you walk by, and he's like... Yeah.
I'm sure you are aware church business is highly confidential.
You're not gonna get a question out of me. Good night. Just make sure you don't get any of that on anything else, please.
Oh, no. It's all right.
Church business.
Church business.
And when I get back into my room, he will close his eyes, and when he opens them, they're full black, and this kind of dark aura magic, kind of a darkish red, kind of glows around his hands, and he prestidigitations himself clean.
Prestidigitation.
He takes off his robes, make sure he gets everything, and then back to normal. And
Well, yeah.
and
Oh, you can hear the snoring from the other room.
Yeah.
good. At least he's sleeping. I suppose I should do the same. And he stands hesitantly by the bed, kind of just eyeing it.
Yeah, you feel a particular tug that you're used to at this point. And so you're very hesitant to go to sleep because you don't know what could happen when you wake up.
We have traveled quite a way. It's going to be fine. It'll be fine. It's all fine.
Yep, nothing's happened so far. The change you're used to hasn't swapped. So you're not really, it'll be fine. Just
So
that
then-
tug that you have to push down every now and then. Stupid, rebellious nature of yours.
Rebellious. Indeed. And yeah, he goes to sleep. Quite quickly, actually.
Like a baby, one might assume. Well, in the middle of the night, what you guys are generally used to is your dreams are weird. It's just how they always are, though, apparently. Both of you, not just a singular one of you, both of you. Nothing that you can really point to and be like, wow, that's okay. But definitely there you hear this constant, very distant whispering that you can't really make out.
Ooh.
You don't understand what's being said, or, it's completely unintelligible, and it seems rhythmic in a way, but not a way that you could wake up and recount in any sort of fashion. It's just something you guys are kind of used to hearing, and you assume everybody else is too. Nobody else has ever, you've not mentioned it to anybody, and, it's not something that's overly jarring. It's just kind of like, oh, something you've become used to. It's just something you guys have always seemed to have had, so it seems more of like a distant muttering, rhythmic muttering. Sounds like a man, but also a woman sometimes, but mostly a guy. And you can't really ever make out what's being said, and it doesn't seem to affect your normal daily life. It's just when you sleep.
It's just.
This is not concerning at all.
Not really. It's just something you guys are used to. Every time you go to sleep, you have a distant muttering, mumbling in your sleep, in your dream, and you can never. It's like a song you heard off in the distance, but it was like a cover or an instrumental of the song, so you can't ever really make out what the song was. It's like an elevator music version.
Oh.
Nice.
Yep.
Nice.
But other than that, you wake up and your sleep was undisturbed.
Cool. I got up at my normal time of 4 a.m. I've ordered my breakfast.
Jeez.
Yep.
That's not I guess you said your normal time, so that's fair.
Yep. Ordered my breakfast. I eat my breakfast. I work on my schematics for what I call my
Talkie-walkies?
personalized art. No.
Talkie-walkies?
No, the talkie-walkie is it's a practical thing that I just make on the fly. Now I'm working on my actual I got if there's a desk, if there's more than one desk, they're all pushed together to have this scroll out on it.
Yep.
Working on my personal cart. Specifically trying to figure out how to make the engine smaller and work. Yes.
You are an inventor, that is correct.
I will eat my wonderful lunch or breakfast. Whenever it becomes around 7 o'clock, I will start the ritual of strapping all the crap onto my body.
Yeah, I'm sure that does take a while.
Yep.
Yeah.
Put on my robes at 8 o'clock. And that said, knocking on a Don's door.
And he.
And there are people coming in and out of the hallways, out of the doors, like an elf here, a human there, halfling there, doing their thing, going about their life. Normal life in the hallway.
Oh no.
Turn my booty into a fire.
Oh, that's great, because I can't feel my feet.
There you go.
Yeah, thank you.
Excellent.
Anyway.
And Don opens the door. He's in the bathrobe of the suite.
Yep.
And yeah, he has not a blemish on his body. Very pristine.
As normal.
Did you have a wonderful time last night?
I did. Oh, she was so sweet, so lovely, quite intelligent, and I got to learn about her quite intimately.
Oh.
But I got some bad news for you.
What?
She had to go out of town for a while. A family emergency came up, and so her bookstore will indeed be closed.
Ah, well,
But-
we didn't have to go back. We already got a book from her.
And we have the other bookstores and people to meet. So,
Yes.
But, I know you had talked about going back there.
No, I didn't need to. There was no reason to press the matter of the Wizard, not wizard. Halfling. But we do need to go downstairs, talk to the people at the reception, ask them where all the nice high-class bookstores are around. Because I do believe we are probably in the right area.
Oh. Yes, most definitely.
Good.
But
Good.
I'll meet you down there. I have to do my morning prayers and all that. But I'll be down, you know.
All right. Well, don't be long. You know how I don't like the waiting.
I know.
And I will go downstairs and I will march right up to that desk.
Yep.
Is it my...
It's still the same two guys.
Yep. And I will walk up.
And the elven man's like, good morning.
Good morning, my dear sirs. I need some recommendations from the two of you.
And the Ganassi leans on the counter. And what could we, layman's, of course, do for you, sir?
The addresses and or names of the highest end bookstores that you have.
Yeah, I think I can get that for you. Just give me a second. Yeah. Hey, Arian, if you wanna come over here and help me, that'd be great. And he just turns around, walks over, because it's a pretty big area that they have. Walks over to like this back table, and they're whispering and writing a couple of things down, and it probably takes them about 2 or 3 minutes to come up with a couple of different addresses for you. And they turn around, and the water ganassi kind of slides you a piece of paper. This should be good for you. You know, some of the high-end bookstores around here. What exactly are you looking for?
Books from a time long past.
Did you hear that? Long past. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, just, can I guess, you know, ones that have magic in them, you know, that's what you're looking for?
If they were used by wizards of old, that would be better. I do have a collection that I would like to expand
Well,
upon.
of course, you know, someone so magically inclined. Gotta keep a good collection on you, I guess.
This boy understands.
I understand, Darian. I mean, really, it's really honestly quite an honor to meet you in person.
You know
I've heard
what?
a lot about you.
You know what? And he, click, backpack falls. Pulls it around.
The elf, who obviously his name is Darian, just is like, please don't ruin our carpet, sir.
Oh, no, it's got a very soft padding. It was designed to be dropped like this. It's honestly the easiest way to get into it.
Right.
He pulls it around, goes in, and pulls out a folder, opens it up. This one, yes. Pulls it out, sets it down on the counter, grabs a pen, signs his name on it, and pushes it over, and it is a blueprint of the light bulb in his staff.
Well, would you look at that? Modern day mage signing this is like, I tell you, I gotta frame it.
Yeah.
I gotta frame this. And he just takes the piece of paper.
I call that the LED light bulb. As you can see, watch this. I will cast it. Light. It's bright. It's brighter than all the light bulbs in here.
Would you look at the magic? I'm telling you, this man, modern day genius mage. I don't know how you get away with it, but it's fantastic. I mean, I got to tell you.
Once I figure out how to get this to work without the magic, mass-produced, store shelves everywhere will revolutionize the desk lamp.
I'm going to be the first one right there.
Yep, and
Man,
look,
I tell you,
can frame that and
right
have the light pointed right at it.
Right at the door, first thing. You sign me up. I'm going to want one of those. I'm going to go frame this signed piece of paper before I lose it. Because knowing me, Not as smart as you, obviously. So, I gotta get this bad boy framed. I'll be right back. Darren, you take care of the man. He grabs a piece of paper and he's talking to himself as he's walking back to this room where this door leads to, and he's like, "Can't believe this. These guys are gonna go insane over this." As he goes into the Darian, otherwise, is unamused.
I just love making the fans just ecstatic about the work coming.
Right. Do you need anything else?
No, I'm just waiting for my companion.
All right. Well, could you wait for him over there?
Oh, yes, it'll be easier to put the backpack on over there.
Yeah.
He just like picks the backpack up and drags it behind him.
Oh, carpet.
And whenever he gets to where he's going, he props the backpack up, takes his robe, kind of like lifts it over it, and then he sits down, reaches back.
And, yeah,
puts
Darian's
it
watching
on.
this whole time, like watching a toddler try to button their own pants back. It's like he's watching the most ridiculous thing ever.
And he sits down, he gets everything, and no, come on.
You pinch yourself. Ah!
There we go. And then he grabs a hold of like the bench in front of him and
Please don't.
Oopsie daisy.
Oh.
All right, we're good.
Oh my god. All right. Anyway, do you hear the fly that's trapped up in there?
I do.
Well,
And then,
yeah.
probably about this time, Aadan will be walking through the lobby to come up to you. Of course, he, as he walks, he looks at the naked statues and is like, and
He's a card, my guy.
and makes
He
his
is
way
a
up to
card.
you.
He is a card.
I'm sorry for keeping you. I hope I didn't take too long.
No, it was fine. I had a wonderful conversation with the men at the front desk. I even made one of them this day.
Oh.
Yes, and they were also extremely helpful. We have a couple of addresses of some very nice high-end bookstores to check out.
Excellent, excellent. Well, let's get to it.
Yes, let's go. The first one actually appears to be right around the corner. So I figured we will just walk.
Oh,
and then
yes.
from there, we'll get a cart.
Enjoy the nice, awful air that they have here.
It's better than the air back home.
I'll agree to disagree.
You have your things, I have my things.
I like the spiciness of the air back home.
And yeah, we'll take off for the bookstore.
Yep. Just Darian listening to the unfortunate conversation he's subjected to for his job.
That poor guy.
Yeah.
They don't pay me enough to do this.
No, they don't.
That's literally what he's thinking. Meanwhile, the water ganassi in the back's having the time of his
I
life.
bet he is.
But you two leave. I'm assuming you try to pick up another horse.
No, we're walking to the first one.
Walking, all right.
Yeah.
So you two are enjoying the town. But I would assume it's probably about 9 o'clock by now. So the sun is up real high. It's very pretty. There's a few people walking around. It's still a weekday, so there are people working. So there's not too many people walking around, but there's enough that it seems busy-ish. Like there's liveliness to it, just not rush hour traffic. So you guys are walking and enjoying the area. And as you get closer to the center of the capital, because you guys are just barely away from it, you would know, because of all the times you've been here, you've not been to the very center of the city with Aadan yet, but you would know of this monument that they have.
Ooh.
It is a living monument, one could call it. And I have my notes on it because I want to make sure that I get this correct. Yes. Um. So you know it's a living monument, and an odd one that nobody else has, but directly in the center of the capital, the heart, in front of a fountain that, of course, was blessed by the gods a long time ago, that people just like to say is blessed by the gods because that's cute sounding. But it is a statue of Zeus. And he has, obviously, his lovely lightning bolt in his hand, and there's fish around him, and rain, like clouds-ish, that kind of spit out water. And a few feet in front of that, it's like maybe, how much is a yard? I'm really bad at measurements. 3 feet? That is not... So maybe a few yards away. Some really bad at measurements.
No, yeah.
A few yards away from that is a cement and copper bed, you could call it. Not big enough to be a bed, but you know that there is a specific thing that is chained to this copper bed, and you know it to be a vampire.
Ooh.
I know why there's a vampire chained to this thing.
You would know the story that has been told about it because, like I said, it is a living monument. You would know that this vampire is... Let me make sure I have the correct term because I know I've changed it a few times. I want to make sure that I have the right... you would know, yes, you would know the name of this vampire or monument is Sanguine the Starved.
Sanguine the Starved?
Sanguine the Starved. So, Sanguine, the Starved. That's like the name of the monument, but also the vampire is like, that's what people know him as. And you would know this because he has a muzzle on his face. And it's a rudimentary muzzle, but it does the job. It's enough that he can speak, but not be fed at all. And he is emaciated looking and sickly looking. But the story that everyone knows about him, since he is a monument, just as any monument would have a story, is that a long time ago, the Tsar subdued this vampire who came to take over and kill people of District 1. And with his great prowess, strength, and agility, he was able to subdue this vampire and keep him as a sign not to disturb his people. Or obviously, you would pay the price. You would know that from this story, it's obviously a warning to anybody who's trying to overpower the Tsar. He rules by strength, and that's what this monument is supposed to be about. They feed this vampire just enough to keep him alive, but not enough to give him any kind of power. And it's kind of like the capital cities, not a rite of passage, but kind of like how you toss coins into a fountain. You just kind of humiliate and torture this guy as you walk by. That's kind of you throw things at him, and you throw jokes at him, and you humiliate the guy. It's kind of a passing fun thing to do for the families. Like tossing.
It's a wonderful Sunday out for the children.
Yeah. You just go and see the monkey dance. And nobody ever really stops long enough to actually speak to him. He's not really treated like a person. It's definitely more like a monkey dance sort of thing. So you would know that monument is nearby. close to where you all are at the moment.
Oh, Aadan, there is a wonderful monument
Oh,
to the testament of the Tsar's strength of protecting the district. It's a living monument, and what was I thinking? I can't bring you to the center of the capital and not let you do the tried and true tradition of the living monument.
oh, yes, I'm all about tradition.
Yes, come with me, just a slight detour out of our way.
I believe I overheard some people talking about a monument last night, so I'm excited to see this living monument.
Yes, come with me. And I will take him to the monument. And, of course, the vampire just out and chained.
Yeah, it's enough chain that he can get up and walk around the bed that he has. It's definitely not a big enough bed for him. He has to like crawl like into a ball pretty much to lay on it, but it's enough that he can sit on it. But there's enough give in the chain for him to get up and walk around at least 5 feet from the.
Oh, my.
And he's a good height. He's about 6'3". He's a pretty tall guy, but he doesn't look intimidating at all. I mean, like I said, he's emaciated. He has really old, ragged clothes on, holes in it, stained. It's really bad.
You don't see those as often as you used to anymore.
And there's he's chained on his hands so they can't go anywhere, and his foot is chained to the ground, and obviously has a muzzle on, and his chain is around the one that's around his neck is also chained to the one on his wrists, so he can't. He really can't.
Yeah.
Literally can't do much.
Yeah. Now, the passing tradition is this vampire has been punished for, history forgets how long, for trying to depose the Tsar.
Oh,
So,
what a fool.
in tradition, when you pass by, you slightly torture him. Enough to be an inconvenience to him, but not kill him, because of course he needs to live for many more centuries. So that way nobody forgets the message that it's saying. He is part of the installation of the statue. So, my favorite thing to do, let me show you. And I will walk up
Oh dear, yeah.
to the vampire.
Yep.
Ah! Mr. Starved. It's wonderful to see you again. You may or may not remember me. The name's Braxt, and I'll put my hand out.
And yeah, he's got sunken eyes. They're red, obviously. They got the little slits. And he's hunched and just kind of looks at you. Doesn't say anything. Just stands there.
Are you going to take my hand in greeting?
Why would I do that?
That's tradition. You meet a fellow, you shake hands.
But I'm not a fellow to you, am I?
Well, you know what? You're taking the fun out of it. My fun's all gone. And I'll just put my hand on him and just...
Yeah, I mean, you just... do you shock him?
Yeah.
Like, oh, yeah. Yep. I mean, it doesn't bring him to the... He's a... Well... It probably would bring him to his knees. Yeah, I mean, he's emaciated, so... He just kind of falls to his knees. Obviously, a grunt of ouch, pain, not overly... Not like those kids were. Those kids were like, ugh! But he's more of like a, ugh! And just falls to his knees. Yeah.
Oh, my. So weak, so frail.
Yeah, so like throw a rock at him or something.
Well, Mr. Starved, it's been a displeasure of meeting you. I hope to see you around in another, 80 or so years. I still got quite a lot of life left in me, as it seems you do too.
I'll be here. And he slowly gets up off his knees and just keeps walking. He only has like a circle he can walk in, but that's usually what he does. Usually he either walks around in a circle, because at this point the dude's been here for 200-something years almost.
Yeah.
And sits on his little stump, walks around, sits on his little stump, and you can tell that there's like an actual wear in the cobblestone where he's been walking for so long.
And I'll also join in, and I'm sure I can find a little pebble or, something.
Absolutely.
And
Yep, bounces right off of him, and he keeps going. And
See?
even
Wonderful fun.
with how old he is, he still has really beautiful long black hair, and it just keeps getting longer. It's probably down to his waist at this point, but it looks, while it still has a shine to it, it looks messy and matted, and looks like some people have cut pieces out of it, and yeah.
Well, thank you for showing me that. What a
And
charming fellow.
As you guys are like in the area, you see like a little kid like, Mommy, I want to throw a rock. And she's like, all right. It's not like we've not been here before, but that's fine. Hurry up. Your father's waiting. And of course the kid gets a rock and throws it at him. And then there are people who pass by and like spit at him, all that sort of stuff. Just natural course of action. Again, like you're throwing a penny into a wishing well.
Mm-hmm.
Now, yes, we must get on with our tasks. Many stores to visit today.
Yes, let's find you more books.
Yeah, so now we're going to the first store.
Okay. And that's in this area. That's the reason why I mentioned that. It is a very nice high-end bookstore. A lot taller than the one you all went to. It's probably about 2 stories. Excuse me. Probably has a smaller window in the front, but has double doors in the front this time. So it has like one window on the side and then double doors. So when you all walk in, it actually has a spiral ladder that goes up, but then it also has the same, stairs, and then it has the same sort of gliding ladder on the wall so that you can reach whatever books you need. And there are a couple of people in this bookstore, so.
And I'll do what I did in the last one. Up to the counter.
Okay.
Hello, my merchant of books. I am searching for oddities for my collection.
Behind the counter is going to be a tiefling man. Probably about, maybe he's got dark green skin, nice cropped dark hair. So you're looking for a odd book?
Yes,
and he just looks around. I think I have something like that.
Well, specifically, I'm looking for very old books that may have been used by the wizards of old.
Let me get this straight. You're asking me if I have children's storybooks.
No. Look at the man. He's clearly a wizard, and wizards need spell books. So go fetch what you have in the back.
What's going on here?
I'm looking for spell books from an age past.
How far back are you expecting me to have books?
Look, I got addresses of the most high-end bookstores around that could possibly help me, and I'm just checking to see if you would have anything.
Right. And who gave you this address?
The gentleman working at the hotel.
Can I see that paper real quick? And he looks at the paper and he sees the handwriting and he's like, He folds the paper and hands it back. Right. Give me a second. Let me go upstairs and see if I can find something, I guess.
Oh, God. Everybody's in on everything. Of take this sucker's money.
Oh, yeah.
Did you not hear me plainly when I said mages aren't a thing? So when you claim to be one, you're gonna stick out?
Mm-hmm.
You think the water ganassi knows you because of your inventions, buddy?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm a high-profile inventor.
Mm-hmm. And you're also a nerd who walks around looking like you do.
I can't always use disguise self.
No, I'd lose track of you.
That's right.
I know.
It's so convincing.
Yeah. So anyway, he goes upstairs, and of course there are people shopping in the bookstores and all that, and you hear, of course, just the normal conversations as you normally hear, but you also hear some people who walk by, like right behind you. Maybe they're looking at a specific section or whatever, and you hear whispered, "Did you hear what happened?" And there's another woman who's like, "Well, no, what happened?" And the other one's like, "At the complexes down the street, there was a woman who was found, and she was, I mean, like completely, like it looked like something had torn her to pieces, like absolutely shredded, and like that's crazy. We don't see that sort of stuff anymore. What do you think it was like a burglar that just like hopped in her room? I mean, that's kind of scary, don't you think? I mean, I didn't see anything weird going on, but we haven't had anything like that in a long time."
Hear it. Unfortunate. I wonder how long he'll be with my books.
I don't know. But Aadan has a very big smile on his face. But you can also tell, like, his right hand is very... It's, like, it's not fidgety. It's very trembly.
Are you okay there, buddy?
Oh,
No,
yes. You...
Let me guess. You didn't eat breakfast again.
Oh, no, I had some late-night finger food, if you will. And it's just not settling well with me, I guess.
Well, if you need any privies, you just let me know. So that way we can find one in case we're out on the street.
But
You
yes,
know the deal.
After we leave here, perhaps on the way to the next bookstore, we can make a little stop at a cafe or something, and I can get a little bite.
Yes. Yes.
All right, I guess I have something that might be what you're looking for. And he does have a couple of different books. Some of them are more ordinary looking. Some of them do look a little bit more ornate. These, I'm not going to tell you that they're wizard books or whatever you're looking for, but I know that they're past arcane in nature, I guess, in some way.
Interesting.
Yeah, they were books that were found by people who were traveling new areas, and apparently they, I don't know, looked fancy. And we've had them in this bookstore for a very long time. Nobody's cared to look at them. And if you think they're magical, you can have them. For a price. Gotta pay bills. But otherwise...
Do they just look like normal books to
Some
me?
of them look like normal books. Some of them look, you know... They all look really old, though. They do look convincingly old.
All right, I would like to look through them all.
Yep.
And I will roll for the tingle.
Ah, roll for that tingle.
Ooh, that's classic. Yeah, you shouldn't have used that one again.
I gave it another chance.
You did.
We really need a dice jail.
That is a solid 6.
Yikes, buddy. Yeah, I mean, all these books look very convincing. I mean, he's not lying about anything. You can tell that he's being genuine. Like, these books were found. They said they seemed really unique. And obviously, when you open the inside, they do have some sigils in them, and they have some writing that you can't understand. But, I mean, your tingle definitely isn't there, but the books do look very convincing. And he's not like he's trying to pull one over on you, it doesn't seem. So.
Oh, go
Well,
ahead.
no, please.
Oh, I was just going to say, these...
They do have some strange sigils even for you.
These do look quite interesting. If you all don't mind, don't worry. I'm from the church. I've been trained in this, so just don't be alarmed. And he pulls out his dagger and stabs it into his left eye.
In my store though?
And he takes out a cloth and he wipes it off, and you can see this kind of dark red aura kind of over it as he casts
Church
Detect
types.
Magic, and he checks the books.
You freaking church types every time. But yeah, I mean, they don't have any lingering magic, but nothing does. Nothing. Everything is pretty much devoid of magic. But these are magical sigils. They don't. You would recognize them as sigils from old, but there's really no magic anymore, so it's not like it's gonna do anything.
And he closes.
But that's the closest you can get, other than a wizard.
He closes his left eye and kind of just keeps it closed for the remainder. And I know. I like to be thorough when it comes to these things, and we definitely need to get these.
How much?
Well, if you're getting all of them, to get you and your friend out of here, 400 gold. I mean, it is like 4 books, so it's like 100 gold each.
100 each.
100 credit each is not bad.
Yes.
Can we call it a nice 300? I am taking many books that have been here for a long time.
And he looks at you as blood's dripping down your chin. 400 credits, and I won't shoot you out of my store.
Honestly,
This is a
Braxt.
higher end bookstore. Like these are also high end people. The people who this is like, if you could call a chain bookstore in this time period. This isn't like Jennifer's bookstore down the street. This is Barnes and Noble.
Yes.
Yes, because that's the high-end bookstore I love to go to.
It's a chain
It's a chain.
run by a corporation, which is this guy doesn't own this bookstore. He's got to answer to higher ups. So
Braxt, listen. I know you are a businessman and you like a good deal, but trust me, this is a good deal.
If you say so. And he'll reach into the pouch and he'll...
the funny thing is he has a bajillion credits, but parting with that 400 stuff.
It is.
And he will
Jonas loves this.
Thanks. And he obviously types it in, ping, and puts it in, crunk. There you go. If you're thinking about going to any other bookstores, I don't think you're gonna find much.
Well then,
I
How about
would
you
agree with him.
turn around. I believe you're making him slightly uncomfortable.
I think the
It's the blood. I can see it in his face. I'm sorry.
I'll wait outside.
Yes, thank you.
of course it's definitely the blood in the face and eye, and not the grown man in a robe and stupid hat. But yeah, what you were saying?
You've been very upfront and honest with me.
Yes, that is kind of my job.
Yes. Is there anybody in this city that deals in extreme oddities?
Well, I mean, we got the techno priests. Those guys are. I don't think they're gonna have what you're looking for, though. They're very searching for the end of the world kind of guys, and I don't think that's kind of what you're into. But other than the circus freaks, I'm pretty sure that's all you're gonna get.
So techno priests and the circus freaks.
Yeah, but I don't think you heard the last part. The books that you're looking for, it's just the bookstores. you're not gonna, I mean, unless you try to go talk to a wizard, and I don't know if he's gonna want to talk to you. Wizard things, you know? They're just weird. They don't like sharing their stuff with other... And he looks you up and down. Wizards. And, you know, with the... Even though you have a priest on your side, the restraints of the church and local government kind of keeps them from giving away stuff to people who are... Looks you up and down again. In training.
Oh, look. A wizard's secrets is a wizard's secrets.
Right.
That's been ingrained into me.
I'm sure it has.
But where can I find these techno priests and these circus freaks?
You would know of these techno priests.
Yes.
They are pretty prevalent in a lot of places, but the techno priests are
Thank you.
very prevalent
No, you're good.
in District 3 because of how big it is. There's so much more area for there to be things. But they are the Somberian technocracy. That's a hard word. Technocracy. And they are a... They are very much dedicated to a very singular cause. They call them the Somber. And they are very dedicated to a singular cause. They have a lot of weird things that they do. And yes, you can imagine their overlord is Arminius Sombermark.
Mm-hmm.
So they have very odd ways about them. They speak in rhyme to each other, or what seems like rhyme. It's just different languages that, like a different language of notes that have been scattered about from him. They believe, you would know, they believe, especially with how much you hate the man, they believe that there is another plane of existence that they call the grid. And it's a current travel that they believe is the higher form of living. Are you okay?
So Arminius is now just Kevin Flynn.
Who?
Tron.
Kevin Flynn, the man who found the grid that they get transferred into to be on the grid with Tron and all the other things where they live in the circuit boards of the current flow of the computer.
If I have ripped that off, that has been a total accident because I don't know anything about Tron. Closest thing I know about Tron is Ready Player One.
You just described Tron.
Well,
Ew,
you know that their churches are filled with giant Tesla coils.
Nice.
They work strictly with thunderstorms and electrical currents. They decided to take on the aspect of their overlord, Arminius. Some of them have tattoos of what they imagined his face to have looked like. Some of them have replaced parts of their body with... It's kind of like the techno priests from Warhammer. They have replaced parts of their body with different metal pieces and think that makes them closer to his idea of perfection. And they believe at some point Arminius will come back and, restart his gloriful mission of forwarding society.
Well, don't tell a certain somebody that.
I hope and pray that he does.
Amen.
Praise be Arminius.
Yeah, they...
Could you imagine, like, Arminius just into Halloway, and then, like, the other side of the planet, there's just, like, Tyrell sleeping. He just...
Yeah, he would feel it all the way across the...
Delilah, I must go.
Yeah.
It'd be
I
that
gotta get
meme.
out of here. Yeah. But yeah, so you would know about the techno priests.
We're not checking with them.
No.
No,
They
but
do
the
have a lot.
circus-
They do have a lot of insight, though. You would know that they are. I mean, they're priests for a reason, but they are seen as mega freaks in this society. Mega freaks. They are the outcast society. They are just as bad as a random mage. They are crazy people.
All right, these circus freaks.
Yeah, you would know of traveling circus carnies, basically, is what they are. They are undesirables that are just trying to make a buck. They either have some sort of weird trick they can do, they have some sort of weird anomaly about themselves. They're literally carnies. And so, you know, they are the traveling oddity. So maybe they have oddities, but generally probably not the kind of oddity you're looking for. More of like a brain in a jar, a penis in a jar sort of sort of oddity.
Rasputin.
Rasputin,
They've
exactly.
got Rasputin's penis in it.
They have Rasputin in a jar, right?
You can go see that in Russia, by the way.
Yeah, and pretty sure it's flaccid, isn't it? And it's still
would hope
terrifying. Well,
That-
you know, you can like
Oh,
stretch it out, sort of
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
But I'm pretty sure like that's literally just its natural flaccidity.
Yes, and it's in its natural flaccidity, people are like, no, that's a pickled horse's.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
terrifying.
I mean, where else is he gonna keep it?
I don't
know, but it's in a jar on display in Moscow. So,
yeah. But yeah, like that's
random
sort of,
fact of the day for all you wonderful
Yeah.
listeners. I learned that from the Joe Rogan show. Anyways,
that's the sort of oddities that they would have, not really like wizard books or anything. When you say oddities, they're going to have like fingers that go backward and
well,
women that can tangle
I don't
themselves
know
up.
where to go anymore.
Maybe the guy you paid didn't have any actual knowledge. I'm not going to be gentle with you guys this time, all right? You've been with me once, and I was nice to you the first time. You're going to get crapped on this time. Maybe,
Yeah.
and just consider, you traveled all the way here because you paid someone to tell you something you wanted to hear.
Mm-hmm.
And wasted all this money.
When we get to the cafe, and have your food and eating it,
Oh, this cheese is it's so
So-
delightful.
I'm going to be honest with you. I'm thinking I've been duped.
Oh no,
Yes.
you don't say. How tragic. Was it that by what we just got from there?
No. I think by the people that sent us here.
Oh. Well, the venture was quite fruitful, I would say.
Aadan, you're very sure that's what happened. The guy
yeah.
looked at you and you went,
No, I've known this
Yeah.
entire time.
yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, look, we got these 4 wonderful books from there. We got the one from the lovely lady the other day.
I'm thinking we spend one more night. We just relax and head home in the morning.
So if we were going to stay another night, you should have told me before we left, or I wouldn't have been carrying all these bags. It's all
I'm-
right. I mean, you pay me for services rendered, and I can do a little hard labor every now and then.
Yes, I'm also very sorry. But look, we'll get a carriage. We'll see the sights. And then we'll go back to the hotel. And with that, whenever you finish up, I'll go outside. I'll hail a taxi and put in like 10 gold because I don't know where we're going. And
You
I'll
wanna go back
just
to
like
the-
select oh yeah, no, we'll go back to the hotel.
Okay.
Drop the crap off so I don't have to taser any more ruffians. And then once that's happened, I'll just, I don't know, select the sightseeing path for the center of the
tour
capital.
package.
Yeah, you might as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, sure.
Yes, take me to the sights.
Yeah.
But,
Oh, yes.
But it's a 22 for a tingle along the way.
It's a pretty strong tingle.
See, that dice has been pretty good to you.
Yeah.
Oh,
A
yeah.
nice expensive wormwood dice. You can go get yourself screwed.
Yeah, it does get really annoying, doesn't it? Also, I lied. Wittigist is his first name.
Ooh.
Who?
The
The
Tsar.
Tsar.
Oh.
His first name is
Come
Wittigist.
on.
What's his last name?
Eleazar. Eleazar.
What's a good thing he doesn't have a face covering on and looks like King Baldwin.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. No, you're very aware about what he looks like. Very handsome guy.
Yes, yes, yes.
And his family has been the ones who, yeah.
Does he happen to have a son with an issue of blood and a bunch of people trying to revolt?
Nope.
And a crazy man that advises them?
Nope. He doesn't have any family whatsoever, actually. He's unmarried.
Oh, wow. Good for him.
Hmm.
Jonas approves.
He discovered Danishes.
Sometimes it's like that. Some
That'll
of
do
the
it.
some of the best leaders are unmarried and enjoy Danishes
Mm-hmm.
and the occasional company of women. Anyway, yeah. So I mean, sightseeing wise, it takes you to a couple different statues. It takes you to where the Tsar's mansion is. It's more of a mansion. You get to see it. It's very far off the path though, so you can't actually get to it.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, it just takes you around and shows you all the really pretty sights of the statues and the monuments, and then of course it again stops at the vampire and the pretty Zeus water fountain in the center, everything. And you get to see the pretty town. It does take you to one area where it's cornered off. So there's nobody can go underneath it or anything because it's the building Sky City
Oh.
that they're currently processing and building. So you see the beginnings of it.
Oh.
It's a very rudimentary. It has like a big propeller. I kept wanting to say fan. It was not a fan. Propeller at the bottom of this like large platform. Large enough to fit like a couple of buildings on it, but not super big. But yeah, it takes you to a couple of different things. It takes you back to the train station. What's that called? There's a specific word for like the big one, the really nice one in New York.
Central Plaza.
Yeah.
Metro, Grand Central Station.
It's a station, so then yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's basically Grand Central Station, but on drugs.
What a lovely tour! The
It's a
city
beautiful
is so
place.
wonderful. Why didn't you set up shop here? Why District 3?
It's very high end. This place is very traditional. It takes you past the Coliseum, where they do still have entertainment of different sorts. This place is very traditional compared to District 3, which is
More diesel punk.
yeah, it's very run down in certain areas because it's so big and they have so many people. They can only do so much with it. And there's so much industry that, sometimes things run down so that they can refurbish it. And, it's definitely, this is more a mixture of traditional Greek architecture and industrial punk.
And District
But-
3's Brutalist.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I set up
Nice.
shop in District 3 because that's kind of where the dwarven hole I was born and raised in was. So that's where the first company started, and that's where.
Well, and to your credit, that is where all the industry really does
Yeah.
happen. That's where all the big things really start happening, is because they have so much room and so many people. I mean, they don't the reason why they're so much more industrialized, or what did you say a few minutes ago?
Brutalist.
Brutalist is because they're the
communist architecture in the
yes,
Soviet Union.
they are the ones that are very forward.
Cyberstan.
Yeah. They're the ones that are very forward with their industry. They push for the industry, whereas District 1 is more of they're better than everyone else. They're more scholarly. They like the arts and tradition.
They're in the Renaissance phase.
Correct. They're still very steampunk with all of the designs and stuff, but they use it more of beauty and convenience than pushing forward industry. So.
Well, did I get a tingle on our route?
Oh,
My 22?
22 is a pretty high tingle. Hmm.
But there could have also been nothing for a tingle.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I don't think that was a tingle.
Mm.
You just went on a really pretty
I just
roundabout tour.
wasted that tingle.
It's true.
Of course, we'll stop at the station.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell the people that the 10 o'clock train back to District 1 tomorrow, go ahead and have my car hooked up.
It's a good idea. It's a good idea.
Yep, and then we'll go back to the hotel for this wasted trip.
Hey, don't feel so glum there, friend. Come on, we had a good buddy time adventure.
We did have that. You did get to go on a date. You haven't had one of those in a while.
I did.
I got to work more on some of the projects that I had forgotten about being in the house because they weren't at the house. Which reminds me, whenever we get back, we should really head back down to the manufacturing area because I'm now remembering that there is a project down there I do need to address. So, also got to work on my blueprints uninterrupted.
Oh,
So
nice.
definitely need to pass some of those off to see how the development goes. And I might actually start being able to deliver on some of these promises that people have paid me for.
That would be wise to do.
It would be, because then they'll pay me more for a product.
Yes, people, when they make a deal, they very much like to stick to it.
I know, we've just got to figure out the engine, then we've got to figure out how to get enough of the crude oil out of the ground to power it. Which is why that uncharted territory calls to me.
I see. Well, you can always get your strong children to dig and find that oil.
Two of them are already doing that, and they've gotten some amounts, but definitely not enough for mass production.
Well, good. You're already planning ahead. Well, I'll tell you what, something we can do tonight to help get your mind off of this woe is there is the Colosseum. We could go see a good show.
We could. Oh, this is why I pay you.
Oh.
Right here. I mean, it's mainly for the training, but this
Oh, yes.
this is a good second.
Oh, well, thank you, sir. And I'm just saying, you are a very accomplished fighter and warrior, and you're strong, and you're so good at magic. You might even be able to be part of the show.
You do run a very persuasive argument.
I know you dwarves like a good fisticuffs.
We do. I have been trained in the martial arts by the highest masters. My fencing has been written off by the actual fencing masters. I have been training in your arts and even developed a few weapons myself.
You have been to the
But-
Colosseum once or twice before in your time, and you would know that they do different sort of events. So, anything from like concerts to sword fights to live eatings of people wrestling lions and stuff.
traditional
Traditional
Colosseum.
Greek
Yes.
Yes,
Colosseum.
good
crap.
family fun
Gladiators.
time.
So we'll-
You know that they have gladiators.
We'll bypass the hotel.
Sure.
And go to the Colosseum.
Yeah, it's probably getting to be about that time anyway.
Yeah.
You all have spent a lot of the day around and doing stuff. So it's probably getting to be about 4 or 5 o'clock.
A little montage.
Yeah,
We're looking
the
at statues.
tour would have taken a good time.
We're eating a
Yeah.
really big gyro.
I mean, it's a
Yeah,
freaking
yeah,
big
yeah, yeah.
city.
It's
So-
traditional Greek stuff. You got a lot of things to go around and read and figure out. And yeah, you got to learn the history of District 1 a little bit. Yeah.
So yeah, no, we're at the Colosseum now, and I'm checking what the events are for tonight.
Yeah, they do have a gladiator battle tonight. 2 different gladiators fighting off, seeing who is the
Nice.
strongest. You would know that does come at the price of somebody's life. Um,
That's what I'm here for.
Yep. So they have that. They do also have the circus people. Some of them are going to be performing the day after, and then the day after that is going to be. Dang, I just had it in my mind. What was it? Oh, a bard. Different kind of illusionary tricks, singing, performances, that sort of stuff.
Do I recognize the name of the bard?
No.
No. Okay. Just a random bard.
Yeah, I mean, pretty popular in this area, but not one that you're like, aha, that guy.
Yeah. It's not Richard Astley.
No, Richard Asterland. No.
Yeah.
Dick Asterland,
Dick.
who I definitely thought was just funny because I thought his name was Dick Asterland. Turns out it's just Rick Astley, which apparently that video is no longer on YouTube.
Yeah, they took down the Rickroll,
That seems
which is
crazy to me.
yeah.
Wait, did you all not actually click on that link that I sent you?
No.
It just takes you to that video.
I didn't. I
Oh.
Yeah,
didn't check, no.
that thing that I sent you all about. Oh no,
So it
they
was a
took it down.
Rickroll.
It was a Rickroll.
did
It
I
just
not
takes you
click
to
on
the
it? I
Rickroll.
swear
No.
I actually swear I
No.
clicked on it.
No, it just takes you to the Rickroll. It takes you to the actual
Or
music video.
maybe I thought I clicked. You know how you can click on the image instead of the link, and it'll just bring up the image. I
Yeah.
think maybe I clicked because I swear I clicked on it.
No, if you
So maybe
if you
it just-
clicked
I did
the
the
link,
same.
because I looked at it and I went, I bet this is a Rickroll, and I clicked on it and it just took you to the music video. Like you pressed it and it just starts up and it's just like,
Oh, that's awesome.
do
It got
love
us
him.
good.
Yeah,
Good
well,
job,
what got me
Patrick.
even more was that I apparently clicked on the picture and it just brought the picture up and really convinced me. And I'm not usually that person, but
anyways.
anyway. But yeah, it's just a bard who maybe tells jokes and something like that. He's good in this area, but don't really know much about him personally.
Nice.
All right,
So
well,
tonight you get the big show.
Yeah.
bring out the gladiators.
Ooh, the big show. I wonder if there will be the Brothers of Destruction here.
Nope. Not that kind of big show, unfortunately.
Aw,
Wrestling event is later. It's later on down the week. You guys won't be here for that.
nah.
And we only got time for this
You don't
one.
get to see Macho Man, unfortunately.
So yeah, I guess we'll just, I don't know,
Eh, enjoy
chug
the
some
show.
beer, eat some pretzels.
And it's a good show. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah,
I bet you
they
can
put
get
on.
one of those big turkey legs and just
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And it really is an event. Now, you have a specific box that you're allowed to get because you're obviously an elite. All the poor people get to sit in the regular seating where they have to
losers.
fight each other to see stuff. But you obviously get a specific box that you're able to sit in. And yeah, I mean, it's a legit whole full event. It's 2 gladiators. One they show is a full elven man. The other one is a tiefling. And they fight to the death. Traditional gladiator garb. Instead of the red,
Yeah.
it's a light blue, like the ones that those guys were wearing. The constable and all that. But otherwise, yeah, full the drapery. I don't know what you would call their.
Loincloths.
Yeah, but it's not even that. They're like leather pieces. is
Oh,
what
like
they-
the skirt things?
Yeah.
Yeah. I
And
don't know
then
what they're
the
called. I know what
it's-
they look like.
The chest pieces and everything, and the helmets, but they're all made of copper or gold or brass. And then they have swords. I mean, full on. And the land itself that they're fighting on can actually move. So it's
Ooh.
like platforms will raise up every now and then.
Cool.
Some of it's marble, some of it's like as it lifts up, you can tell that it's granite, but it has a copper plating on top. So they can move, they can shift, just to make things more difficult for the people. And yeah, it's a sight to behold.
Nice.
Well, this was a lovely evening.
Oh, yes. Seeing two grown men just having their way with each other really gets the blood pumping.
Now, that one, his blood is still pumping.
Oh, yes, that I believe that's called the carotid artery. When that one gets cut, oh, you got yourself a gusher.
Yeah, it was bloody and rough and man. But one guy is obviously better than the other, which is the tiefling.
There you go, little tieflings. You're moving up in the world from last time.
Yep. Yep.
Except for probably in Indigo North.
No.
Where they don't
probably-
exist anymore.
Yeah, probably not those guys. They exist. Amer would not have allowed that.
No, he would
Amer's
not.
dead by this time.
Amer is dead by this time.
So...
Like, for a while.
And we don't know who's in charge.
You don't know who's in
We
charge.
don't.
So I know who would probably be.
He said, we don't know who's in charge, so I
Actually,
definitely know
I
who's
do
in
know
charge.
who's in charge.
You do know. You might know.
I do.
Who do you think's in charge?
It's Delilah.
Oh, well, that's also true. You're just Bill Clinton to her Hillary Clinton.
Get on those emails.
She actually runs everything. Now that you've been married for a few years, she tells you what to do and you don't question it.
A few centuries?
I'm talking about after the first few years you all were married.
Oh.
She was the one in charge. I'm just joking. But yeah, no. Tyrell's not the one in charge.
No. Oh.
Mhm.
No, oh well.
He's still alive, though, and partnered with the person that's in charge.
As he probably has been for the last 4 people in charge.
Oh. He probably would be in charge. I'm going to go with that one.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
We have similar brains. I'm sure you know.
Who's in charge?
Don't worry about it.
No, what? Okay.
It's a whole world away.
I want to know if you who do you think?
Nico.
Yeah.
That would make sense.
He has immortality on his side.
That is true.
Mhm.
Yeah. And by this time, Tyrell would be like, "Yeah, buddy, you do your thing.
Yep.
You're wizened.
He is very wizened.
Yep.
Mhm.
And he worked really closely alongside Amer the whole time. So
did.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, this is fine.
Yeah.
He could let me do it.
or he'd yeet you into time and space.
And then I just appear back.
If God let you.
Mhm.
I'm doing
He
his
would
work.
cast you into the
Anyways.
fly of eternal doom.
Anyway.
Yeah. Zoop.
Yeah, no, I guess our lovely gladiator spectacle went great.
Yeah.
It did.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah, now it's sleepy time before the
Sleepy time.
2.5 week travel back home tomorrow on another glorious train ride that is becoming synonymous with our treachery campaigns.
Yep. I mean, what other form of long-term travel is
yeah.
there?
I don't know. I haven't finished my car yet.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
We gotta go back so I can. I don't know.
if you watch anything fantasy, what else do they travel on? They
Horses.
don't travel on exactly.
Yeah.
So like,
Or if you're the fellowship, your feet.
That's
right.
true.
So like, it really is just
It's-
trains that are the option, unless you try to come up with something really fancy. And like,
Mhm.
I'm not trying to get into all of that. I'm not trying to be world breaking with the ideas that I have like that. I'm just trying to tell a good story. So train it
Yep,
is.
train.
Those are the only long
Trains.
forms of travel
We're
that
trained.
you can take.
We're training.
Yeah. Plus, trains are just cool.
They
They're
cool.
cool.
They're a cool method of transportation.
They're cool.
Especially steam trains.
Yeah.
The arcane train was pretty cool too.
So yeah, I sleep the night away.
Yep, yep.
Um,
You get that normal
that,
dreadful whispering that you can't really make out, but
Yep.
doesn't really. It really doesn't. You guys are so used to it; it doesn't upset you at all. It's just kind of like oh, there was that again, but you forget it by the morning. So.
Yep. Back to the train.
hmm
Good morning.
Good morning. I think I know what project I'll work on the way back.
Oh, good. Something to keep you preoccupied.
Yep. I'm gonna try to make the lever system with the turntable. So Yep, that should keep me preoccupied. Just, I don't know. Let's just hope nothing odd happens.
Well, we can always make something odd happen.
No, I'm too disappointed.
Oh, all right. And, yeah, give me a perception check, buddy.
Buddy.
What is my perception?
Buddy.
It's a 16 on
It's
that
not bad.
perception.
16. That's pretty good. His eyes look like a little red, kind of bloodshot, like maybe he didn't sleep too well, and you think that it must have just been the light as we were walking, that maybe it just hit right or something reflected, but you could have swore that you saw some like green in his eyes.
It's a really weird light reflection.
Mhm.
But
Hey.
you know what? Science.
So, yeah, literally,
Yeah.
it's just like how you catch the cat's eyes in the wrong way. Maybe you just caught the sunlight in its eye a weird way.
Yeah.
The smog.
No, I don't think anything about it.
Yep.
Just going about my day. We got a carriage to catch. Get back to that train.
Yep.
About an hour ride, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And
District 1, it's been wonderful.
of course, anytime we get in this carriage, the tingle.
Yes, see if there's
For
a
a
tingle.
nat 1.
I saw that happen. That's unfortunate.
Yep. You. Oh boy. There would be an apothecary that you would pass by that you would get a tingle from.
Oh. Oh, we're stopping. Did you get a tingle?
I did. I got a massive tingle.
Oh, massive. And we're an apothecary. All right.
You have no idea what building he's trying to go in because obviously they're all lined up and none of them look out of the ordinary. So, and I say apothecary, it's just like a CVS. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
it's a place where you can go and get gauze or bandages or
Mhm.
over the counter medications, that sort of stuff. In case you have like a bad cough, they'll give you like the equivalent of moonshine. That sort of stuff.
Mhm. Which one, did you feel it? There's quite
The
a lot of...
apothecary, right here.
Oh, I see. Well, yes, let's go investigate.
All right. Ding ding.
Yep. You walk in and there's a human woman behind the counter and she is wearing more of a nurse's garb, but not anything fancy. She's like, "What can I help you with?" So she sees your outfit. She's fully expecting you to be the reason why you're in here.
Oh, I just accompany him, my dear.
I have a sense that I needed to stop here.
Uh-huh.
So tell me, do you have anything special?
In what way? I suppose I'm going to need a little bit more expounding, if you don't mind.
Well, you see, whenever I come close to anything that could potentially be of the olden times, I get a tingle. I had a tingle about your store to come in here and ask.
Tingle, right. And where's this tingle that you get?
My whole body.
Right.
He's perfectly healthy, I assure you.
So, if you're healthy and you're getting a tingle all over, you want something from the old times?
Oh, yes, you see. Much like the mad mages that dwell amongst the lands, he is a wizard in training.
As I can tell with your robes. Which I'm sure you paid a pretty penny for, yes?
My wife made them.
You're married. How quaint. Let me go and see if I can find something that you're looking for, and I'll be back.
Thank you. Thank
She
you.
walks away into the back, as they all have.
Mm-hmm.
And there are people that come in and out of the store. I mean, it's a pretty decent sized store, so there are people who come in and out, but it's nothing abnormal, nothing super busy. It's probably a weekend, so people are like, "Oh, my child's sick. I gotta get some of this Robitussin. Make sure they take the tussin."
Mm-hmm.
But she comes back, and I mean, she doesn't have anything in particular. She has like a cream, a salve. The only thing that I have that's for tingle is this. Otherwise, I'm not so sure I have what you're looking for.
I'll just say that sometimes magic can be very unpredictable sometimes, and it might have just been a false alarm, and
You know what? She went through the trouble. How
You-
much?
15 credits.
it's not bad at all.
I'm assuming copper credits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Ching, ching.
It like cracks the jar open.
It's a nice smelling salve. It's like lavender and all that. It's really nice. Helps with
Nice.
tingles. Bodily tingles. It's a pretty decent sized
Yep,
jar too.
Screws it back
Oh,
on.
Yeah, that's really good.
All right, well, I guess we're done here.
Well, not so fast there, my good friend. Madam, out of curiosity of what you deal with here, I figured you might know something. It's been a while, but basically my first time in the city, and there was quite the interesting vampire chained up.
Oh,
And
yes.
I suppose they do have to sustain him somehow.
In some way. Some people just throw their carcasses at them. At times, some of the butchers like to throw whatever is left over that's not been sold, so rotten and all that. Just
Ah.
enough to keep him alive, of course.
I see. There's no special dinner time brew that you all make for him or anything.
No. We give him whatever's left. That way we don't have rotting corpses in the street, of course.
Oh, well, that's a shame.
Oh,
that
jeez. They just haul a dead beggar over there and hack off a buttocks and give it to him.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I mean, the guy can't really complain. It's either that or death.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, thank you for the cream and the information.
Absolutely.
And you have a wonderful day.
You all as well.
Then go back out to the cart
Mm-hmm.
and go to the train station.
Do you? Where's your stuff?
Uh-oh. Looks like we've been robbed.
Well, it looks like the rough scallions have struck again.
Man, that doesn't look too good. Looks like somebody got you. You just hear a voice from behind you. I might know where they went. Maybe. Depending on what you can give me. And you turn around and there's like a fire ganassi. He's a little bit shorter. He's probably 5'6". He's probably in between your all's height.
Mm-hmm.
And he definitely looks like a guy from the street, but not not a beggar, but definitely somebody probably more from the ghetto, like a street guy.
Well, young lad, did you happen to see something?
Yeah, he looks about 30-ish, so he's not super young, but definitely a younger man. I might have seen something, depending on what I can get.
And what would it take?
Well, you see, I've got some family I gotta feed, and work's been kind of slow recently. So, couple of gold might jog my memory, as it were. You know.
I'm gonna roll an insight check on this.
That's fine.
No. 8.
And he doesn't look to be lying at all.
Oh, something to jog your memory. I got just the thing. And I will pull out 3 gold credits. And I'll walk it up to him, slap it in his hand. And as I do, my eyes flash with the black. And I do inflict wounds.
Oh. Yeah, so you slap the gold credits in his hand, and his hand just kind of like starts to grow these weird sores all the way up to his elbow, and he's like, oh, hey, and he just like pulls his hand away.
Oh no! Oh my! I'm sorry you have to witness this. We have a demonic possession here by
What are you talking about,
by the
man?
church.
I didn't. No. I just listen. That's not. I don't know.
You're going to tell us what we want to know, then, and I can spare you from this dreadful affliction that is possessing you.
I also have a cream for tingles.
Listen. I just saw a couple of kids run off, all right? You guys are I gotta get out of here. They went that way. I'm just gonna walk away.
You take us to the kids.
I
You look
don't
like a
know
rough scallion street person yourself.
listen, man, I didn't see which way they went. I just saw them grab your stuff and run that way. Past that, I was just trying to get some gold. That's it. All right.
And they looked like what? Ganassi? Human?
I don't know. One of them looked like a human. It could have been an elf or a half elf. Listen, and then I don't know. Maybe colored skin. I didn't see a tail. I don't know. Okay. All right. Can you just leave me alone or something? I don't listen. It's not that big of a deal.
You want that thing off? You come with us and show us who.
I don't even know where they went.
Come on.
Man.
Yes, and you better act quickly. That possession spreading quite quickly.
Yeah, it is climbing up his arm to his shoulder. He's like, "What did you do to me?"
I did nothing of the sort. My divine presence must have revealed this possession. Have you done anything wrong recently?
Other than trying to get a couple of gold off of you guys, no. I've not done anything. I'm just
No.
trying to...
I heard that there was a woman that was eviscerated, sadly, recently.
What are you talking about?
Was that you?
I didn't do anything. I don't even know what you're talking about, man.
The sin on your arm tells a different story.
What are you talking about? Listen, do you want me to show you where these guys are, or what are we doing?
That's exactly what we want.
Okay,
you to
I
do.
don't... I don't know. They went this way, I guess. And, yeah,
We'll
he'll take you up
we'll
the
follow
street.
him.
But the whole time he has no idea where these guys went. So I mean, he's taking you, but once he gets to a certain like end of the street, he's like, "I'm telling you, I saw him run up here, and I didn't see him. They just disappeared. I stopped watching after I saw them run off." But listen, I'm not the idiot who left my stuff out in my carriage. That's all I'm saying. All right.
No, that is a fair judgment on our part. We definitely dropped the ball there. You have been quite helpful in this, my good man. Let me aid you in your possession. Now this is going to hurt. And I will summon a sacred flame to my
Oh.
hand and just
Oh my
up
god.
the arm.
Yeah. And he's like, like screaming in the middle of the street. There are people that walk by and are like, oh, a man of the cloth just working. Keep walking.
Mm-hmm. Oh, come now, you big baby. I figured a fire ganassi would be used to such a spurn.
What is wrong with you, man?
There's nothing wrong with me. You're the one possessed. Well, not anymore. Thankfully, I was here. It must have been divine intervention.
You're crazy. You guys are crazy. I'm getting out of here. He runs off. Yeah, your stuff's gone.
It's a good thing all my important stuff's on my person.
Yep.
The books weren't
No.
that I bought.
Nope.
Well, he at least put us on the right track, I suppose.
Brax just had a rough trip.
Do we just leave this godforsaken place? Or do we try to find our clothes in my 4 books?
You would know it's best just to go home. You're not going to find it. Excuse me. Usually when somebody steals something, and you especially know this in District 3, if somebody is brave enough to steal something, they're smart enough to get away with it, usually.
If only I was a real wizard and I could detect object.
If only you were Tyrell.
But I'm not that.
Nope.
I haven't invented air trackers yet.
Air tags, yeah.
Let's just go home.
What? No. We can't let some vile person get away with our things.
Look, I've got plenty more clothes at home. I can get you more of whatever was in your pack.
Oh, clothes are here and there, but those books, my man, especially those ones from the last bookstore, those ones were very interesting.
Screw it. I'm going to roll an investigation check.
Sure. This is your all's game.
May I grant him advantage by assisting him?
Sure.
Good. Not great. It's going to be a solid...
I mean, it's not great. It's not as bad as it could have been, though.
No, the first one was a 3.
Oh, you spend some time walking around in that area that the guy took you in, and it is definitely more of the ghetto. But even this ghetto is still a little bit nicer than what you guys are used to from District 3. However, you don't see anybody that resembles the 2 he was speaking of. You're able to go around a couple of areas and find bags that you think are yours, but they're not. But you do see that maybe a little bit further down the alleyway, there's one or two of the books that you all bought that was dropped in the meantime. They obviously were getting away. But they're so sparsed out that you don't know in which way they went. So I'm sure the one with the opal, the fire opal, the one that had the script that you all couldn't read, and then one of the ones with the sigils in it. I'll be nice enough to give you those two.
Oh.
Well, I think this is about as good as we're going to get.
Yeah, otherwise you know that those guys are long gone. And nobody's even talking to you as they pass by. Anybody in this area is just gonna...
So let's just go back to our carriage and head on home.
If you insist.
Yeah. Any longer being here, and I just have a bad feeling about it.
Well, at least we managed to find these 2 books.
We did. So, yeah, head back to the carriage. Or did somebody steal my carriage too that I paid for?
No, that is yours, and you gave it to them specifically and said, "Hey, this is mine. I would like it set aside." You were smart enough to say that. So
Yes, I was.
they set it aside for you and made sure to keep it aside for you. And then you were also smart enough to say, hey, beforehand, I'm going to be leaving tonight or tomorrow on the next train. I want it ready as soon as possible because that's when I'm
Good.
going to leave.
Good.
So,
Good.
very smart of you.
Yes, I
Nice.
am so smart to not get my stuff stolen.
Remember all the times I forgot to reload an arc?
Mm-hmm. I definitely do.
Nice.
It's all coming back to full circle.
To be fair, I told you all that the first time we played together, I was being a lot more generous than I usually am.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Oh no, just
Yeah.
lay it on us. Lay it on us.
I am.
There's a lot of consequences coming my way for my actions.
Uh-huh.
So,
Yep. So anyway, you all load up onto your train,
Yep.
onto your car, and they check your stuff before you head out. Make sure you have things that you're supposed to have or not supposed to have, that sort of stuff. But otherwise, you guys are whisked away. In your waiting, you would hear the normal chatter, of course, about the murder of the girl that happened. Just normal everyday things. Chatter about
Hey, did you catch that gladiator show last night, man?
yeah, the gladiator show.
freaking nuts.
You would have heard, oh, I saw the Tsar. He was there. He looked so good, and he is a very handsome guy. You would hear regular rumors about, like, isn't he, like, I don't know, like 500 years old? No, he just looks very similar. The genes are very heavy in his family, and he looks just like his great-grandfather. There's no way he's as old as he looks. You know, well, he's not married, and he hasn't had any kids. Are you sure? Like, so there's just regular rumors and conspiracies as you hear in around towns and all
That's
that.
not
Gossip and all that.
That's not concerning.
I love how you mentioned something, and apparently that's concerning or not concerning. But
Anyways, on to
there was also probably somebody who was like, yeah, I saw the Sanguine was over there, like, really going to town on this leg that they threw him. It was crazy. Apparently he hasn't eaten in a few weeks, like nightmare fuel.
oh, we missed it.
Oh, well.
As many times as I've seen the living statue, I've never seen it feed.
I also can't believe, after knowing you for so long, you haven't shown me that before. We've been to District 1 a couple times.
I know, we just
But I guess we were on more of a business during those.
business that didn't amount to business. I swear these uppities here, they don't see the imagination that I have.
It's true.
They say, no, we're building floating cities, and they don't want to invest in my horseless carriage that you drive yourself that's more convenient and cheaper than the automated horse, and that you could own yourself and use.
You'll get there, you'll get that. Don't worry.
They also didn't like my idea for a personal flying object that travels faster than whatever that is. Pointing at the blimp.
The somber mark blimp.
Well,
And you have to spend every day staring at those things. Those things are very popular.
we'll get back home. You can get into your shop and get those brain juices going.
I will. And he sits down, takes out the
You do
crate.
come across as you all are, because you have to go through,
Oh yeah, through
so
the
many,
whole.
and as you guys are coming through that, you do cross paths with techno priests.
Ooh.
And they are just as cool as you expect them to look.
Yeah,
they
like
are-
idiots.
They they are all sorts of different races too. There's like maybe 4 or 5 of them in a group that are going one way, and people like part because they're like, I'm good. Those guys are creeps, and they all are wearing like robes that are purple, like a dark purple, lined with silver. Some of them have like stabs that have little Tesla coils on them. Some of them you can tell like they've cut all their fingers off and they have all prosthetic, like silver fingers. But it's just the fingers. Some of them, have tattoos on their face that seem similar to what they believe he looked like, just based on artwork that they've seen, that sort of stuff.
Incinerated by light.
Some of them have their hoods all the way up, so you can't really see their face, but they have a lot of mechanical contraptions on them. Some of them have little floating things beside them, little balls.
Now, hang on. I have a question.
Ooh.
I have a serious lore question right now.
Uh-huh.
There's an entire priest sect on the other side of the world of Arminius Sombermark.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How did they learn about Arminius Sombermark, but they don't have the light of the Maker?
One, because it's a small sect of zealots. People really don't appreciate religion as you progress in society, because you can see that things are done without magic, so therefore gods can't exist if you can make it yourself. And magic is just kind of something that's a thing of the past.
God, this really is the freaking Renaissance.
And anything forced upon somebody that is a religion people don't really like that in societies where they create things for themselves. And when the government is your religion, they seem to eliminate all of other religions that could possibly be important or do any kind of...
Well, Nick's been talking to you too much about Russia, hasn't he?
I've come up with all of this myself. But, also, Arminius trailblazed everything that was
Yeah, he did.
technology, pretty much. Any kind of industry.
I hate that man.
He's probably the only reason why you, Braxt, are able to even understand some things, because he was also the sage for it all.
Yeah, I probably have a bunch of his books about how to create things, and I've just ripped out the title page.
Yeah. His stuff you really admire, because, man, that guy was a genius. But also, who was the guy who wrote that book? Couldn't have been that guy. Hate that guy. You have a lot of Anchorbend Academy scholar books that were, oddly enough, authored by Arminius Sombermark.
Nobody would know because I ripped out those pages.
Correct.
That had his name.
Correct. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. As we as we're going by and seeing these techno priests, Aadan kind of like gestures his robes to their robes, and he's like, "My brothers."
And, you see red eyes behind one of the dark hoods that just looks at you and then looks away.
So fashionable.
It looks like there is a singular one that seems to be a higher rank, you would assume.
Mm-hmm.
There is so very little known about the actual inner workings of this group. It's like the Masons. You know about them, but you don't know about them. And so the one that's in the middle is the one that has a lot of the facial tattoos that seem to be what they expect. And they all kind of differ, even though they're similar, any ones that have tattoos, just because they're not entirely sure about what he might have looked like. And this is a human man who has, dark cropped hair, and he doesn't have the hood up, so he has his hood down, but he looks at you, and he's carrying, these books that are on him. We are not the same, and don't presume that we are. And there's, a language this one behind him speaks that you are like, Yeah, to him. And he speaks it back. And it sounds like the kind of language that you're like, my tongue could never. What? Sounds old and ancient, and you don't understand it.
Mm-hmm.
And they just keep going.
Yes, I spit on the first one.
Ooh.
Look at his feet.
He's the one with the staff and the Tesla coil, by the way.
Did you hear that? That was madness coming out of their mouths.
Just ignore them
Does
and
sound like
pretend like
madness.
they've never existed. Now, on to what they don't have. A Malone-designed private carriage.
This is very true.
I imagine it's like their steam engine pulling my carriages,
Yeah,
which infuriates me. But at least I have something on the railway.
Yeah. And
Hey,
I'm sure
I
you're...
delivered on the freaking train carriages.
You did. And I'm sure in the design, you were like, I want my logo as large as you can make it. On
Every
the
single
side.
car, it's just it's the M, U, and then the L in a giant circle.
Yeah. Yeah, because the steam-powered thing itself is definitely a Somber Mark design. And the essence of the train is a Somber Mark design. But they don't have willow steel, so I have to do it the best they know how. And in translation to what Arminius gave the world. And you were like, I can make the cars. But you wanted to make sure that on every car was the biggest logo you could put. And it's more of like a brand on it, so it's not as gaudy as you wanted it to be. Because you would have just had it in people's faces.
Yeah.
It's more of like a light inlay, but it's still there.
Yeah, but on my car.
Oh, on your car, it's obnoxious.
My car.
Yeah.
Yes. We could spot your car from a mile away.
Yes.
It's like pounded in gold.
Correct. Yeah. Yeah. Yours is very obnoxious.
No, Brax, I know you don't like the Somber Mark brand, but I still don't understand why. Wouldn't you want to be buddies with the other tech people?
You don't know that.
Uh-huh.
It's a lot of bad blood. A lot of bad blood.
Oh, I do like bad blood. That's very exciting. I can understand not wanting to chop off your limbs and replace them with mechanical parts.
Yeah, even though I'm just strapped up with mechanical parts.
Yeah. There's a lot of similarities, surprisingly enough.
It's just a little bit more crude.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yes, that civilization. They are the standard. That one's about 100 years behind. I'm the second
Yes.
option.
Uh-huh.
Waiting for the breakthrough to be better.
Yep. So you all get on in your car on the train and head back home.
Head back home. I will ask you for the sigil book,
There you go.
and I will try to read that along the way.
And I sit there and I grind out gears and levers and little contraptions to put into my little pump station to make my cylinders.
Dawn, if you'd like to... excuse me. If you'd like to roll a religion check for me.
Ooh. Huzzah!
Can I add my... Never mind.
With that nat 20, that comes to 25.
Yep. Wow. Why do you play this game, Patrick?
I don't know. I said like 4 words within 2 minutes and you are like, you're here. And now we're just in my garage. And I'm like, how did I end up here?
That's true.
I suck at this.
That's true. Honestly, when I'm on that side of the table, you're actually the better player than I am. So...
And I do want to say, I was given these dice for Christmas, and I made them my Aadan dice, so they've really connected with them.
You know, maybe that's my
apparently.
problem. I don't have Braxt dice.
Yeah.
I'm not using any of my themed dice. They're all my DM dice.
Ooh.
I have specific DM
Yes.
dice.
These are all Tyrell's dice.
See, that's no good. He's miles and miles.
You're not
away.
playing Tyrell. He's mad. His spirit is coming back to haunt those dice, and you're trying to use them for Brax, and it's not working, buddy.
Well, I'm not dice goblins like you all are.
Well, maybe you should start be. And also, neither is Jonas. Jonas is just
He has
gifted
more dice than I do.
Yeah.
I have bought one set of dice for myself. All the others I have been gifted.
I bought Jonas a pair of dice, actually. Paradise set of dice. I do, however, get gifted and buy a lot of dice.
Yes. Courtney is definitely a dice goblin.
Most of this is mine.
I mean, I have all those D6s.
Those are just my
Yeah.
collection of dice that I don't care to keep in my bag.
All right. Well, he got a
Man,
nat 20.
yeah, I'd study the crap out of this book.
Yeah, you realize that it is definitely an old book. Sigils are legit. Those are some legit sigils. They're not sigils that you recognize from this place, though. Not any Greek symbols that you recognize. Symbols from Haleway. Of any of the gods that you would have known or known anything about. Those are definitely some sigils and some language. So you definitely decipher that it is not from here. What it is, though, you have no clue.
Not
And-
one.
No, even with your nat 20, you cannot decipher anything about this other than that it is not from this continent or
Yes.
time period
Not
at
of
all.
Haleway. There's plenty info enough.
Yep. And you would probably get the little bits of lingering magic, but tiny, tiny. Which is enough in and of itself.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. But yeah, your travel is unimpeded, very normal and routine. You obviously get checked on your way through, back through the border wall into District 3. Of course, you bribe them. Goes by really quickly. They
One of the days I would have, probably the day after, I would have regaled you of my findings from the
And
book.
I am fascinated.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And Aadan, you would have known that was literally the only book that mattered whatsoever that you all bought anyway. The other one is just seemed like a history book from way long time ago that was never translated from the original Haleway Common to current Common.
Yes. Oh, yeah, the Fire Opal book. That one was just like, yeah, we got it back. Cool.
Yeah, like the thing on the front, I guess. Anyway, but yeah, you all finally make it back into District 3. You make it back into your capital city, getting off at your station, which is still very nice, just not nearly as beautiful in architecture as District 1's, but it is still very nice. This is a kind of station that you actually pull into.
Not
And correct. Your train lets off in the station itself, and you get off, and then you have to go through security type, and then you get your passport stamped, and then you can go back into District 3. And you are back home. I would say it's probably early-ish morning because you all would have left later in the day. So once you get there, you all are welcome to do whatever you'd like. Is there anything in particular that you'd like to do?
There's that wonderful spicy air.
Yeah.
Yes, the wonderful air.
And there's a lot of beggars in this area at the train station. And obviously a lot of chatting, a lot of rumors, of course, the random conspiracies you get, I saw this on my way there, I saw this on my way home, and that sort of stuff, just the normal conversations you get.
Let's head to the hole.
You go on back home, my good man. I'm going to stop by the library for just a little while.
Now, I'm not going home. I'm going to the hole. The home is not in the hole. I have a home in the hole, but that's where the wife lives with the children that aren't out of the house.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to go back to the hole.
Yes.
Are you going to visit your wife?
No.
Okay. And you're going to go to the library.
Indeed.
Okay, so what are you doing?
I'm getting with my engineers and trying to perfect this engine for my cart without a horse.
Okay.
So I will use the dice that's been kinder.
Nope, I saw that.
I would use your investigation and your insight. Add those together.
12.
It's not bad. Getting somewhere.
We're getting somewhere. Somewhere is getting.
You're not making
So-
backwards progression.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
That's good.
That's
Yeah.
Yeah,
true.
you're making forward progression.
Yes.
Just
yes.
very slow steps.
Yes. We got it to idle.
Hey,
Nothing else.
It doesn't explode when you turn it on.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
not blowing up.
So after that wonderful mark of improvement, I will go see my wife and children.
Okay.
Aw.
Yes. That I probably haven't seen for a couple months.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, months.
Wonder
Mhm.
what kind of impact that might have on your wife.
This is normal.
Mhm.
She likes my money.
Uh-huh.
Don't we all?
It's true.
Yes.
So you go back. You said she was an elf, right? Full elf?
Yes. Full elf.
So she is at home when you get there, of course. How many children do you have with her, you said?
With her, one, but there's probably 4 in the house.
Okay.
As you know.
Yeah.
I got custody.
Yeah.
Because I have money.
But you only have custody of some.
Well, the other ones are old enough to be out and about on their
That's
own.
fair.
With small loans for me to start their own enterprises.
What a loving father.
Loving father.
So you come home, and how do you imagine she looks? Is she like a standard-looking elf, like the long silver blonde hair?
Oh, this is like not money.
Mhm.
This is like the cream of the crop of the elven women.
Oh,
Because I got cash.
you do have cash money.
I got cash money. I got
You-
cash money.
You do have cash
I
money.
got cash money. So
she is a performer too, so I guess you
Do
know.
like cash money.
the standard of beauty.
Okay.
So slightly painfully thin,
Correct.
not much curves,
Okay.
long hair,
Mm-hmm.
and hates me.
Yes, that's the part I was expecting. So yeah, she's definitely home when you come home. There's someone else there too, I'm sure. Companion of sorts.
Oh yes, the pool boy for the house, and
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Right.
under the
The butler guy who cleans up.
yes, the very very handsome human
Mm-hmm.
with washboard abs.
And nice tanned skin. You're right.
Yes.
He's actually probably a drow. You're
Oh.
the bane of your existence who always takes your women.
Oh.
From
You know what?
But you are underground,
you know what?
buddy.
That house, spotless. He's doing a very good job.
He is, yeah.
He's doing a very
There's
good
not
job.
there's not a singular thing that's out of place.
And you know
It's always
what?
fixed.
You know what? That kid that I have still looks like half dwarf.
Mhm.
So
Yeah. You're right. Yeah. No, I mean, and you are underground, so it would obviously be it would have to be a
yeah,
drow.
Yeah.
That or a tiefling, but probably a drow.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, everything is kept in place and all that. He just sometimes is without a
I-
shirt, which is
I-
weird to you.
Yeah. Well, he works hard. He gets hot.
Yeah. He was
He works
in-
hard. He gets hot. You
he
know.
was cleaning.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
He was
I imagine I walk in. I'm like, Navaria, I've returned from my travels. How goes the life?
Oh, just enjoying underground as you're flitting about upstairs.
Have you composed any new music?
No, because your children run around and keep everything loud.
Yes. Yes.
As they're literally screaming and running around. So I'm sure some of them are really young and some of them are like younger teenage.
Yeah. Of course, I will greet my children. I will spend.
Yeah, they love you, except your like oldest daughter, I'm sure, in the house in the moment.
Yes.
She's being poisoned by your wife at the moment.
Yes. And I will spend an hour with the younger ones. The older one, and I don't know. We'll call her Safi.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh,
She hates
Safi.
you.
How goes things?
Don't talk to me. And she just rolls her eyes and walks away.
Yes. Yes. Well, family, it's been absolutely wonderful. Here's
The little kids love you, though. Little kids
yes.
are.
Yes, and I will give them baubles out of my pack. We'll give them baubles.
Cute.
And I will drop off, several months' worths of what they need for coinage. And I will attempt to kiss my wife goodbye.
She does it because you pay her, she had to see the cash money first, and then when you did that, she let you kiss her on the cheek.
Yep.
But you had to get a stool and come up to her.
'cause
She was
will
not.
Yes. And after I kiss her on the cheek, I'll be like, next time you think you're healed up to create some of those more wonderful intellects.
Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. Goodbye, my love. And then I'll dip.
Yep. And she does not watch you go. She just turns around and goes back to what she was doing, which I'm sure is like a menial.
Oh, she's probably just sitting
Rich
there.
wife
She's probably
task.
standing there like in a dress with heels on, the eighth glass of wine, watching the man cleaning while the children just run.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yes.
That's indeed exactly what's happening.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
So
This is what I imagine a certain man's life is like.
I think it's a little bit more catering to him than that, but not by much. It's secret hatred, I would think,
Yes.
because I don't think he would do very well with outright hatred.
I don't know any better.
You're
No, all my
You're a
wives
little-
have treated me this way.
You're a little silly.
Yeah.
You're a little bit of a naive guy. You're
Yeah.
too much of a genius to think about anything else.
Yes. Yes. I just think this is life.
Mhm.
Yes.
This is
And
just
then
what it's like to be a genius.
I'll go back to. I spend like 4 days down here,
Yep.
Nice.
but only an hour in the house.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Your like workshop is completely separate from your home. Absolutely.
Yeah. It's
'Cause
like
your
attached
wife
to
said-
the manufacturing factory.
Your wife said, if you do that, I will leave you and take the children, and I will sue you for everything that you have. And you were
Yes.
like, don't want that.
Yes. So yes, I have a small apartment attached to my workshop on the manufacturing.
Yep.
Where I continue to work nonstop on my little fiddly engine,
Yes.
which I will roll for again.
Now, Aadan, what were you doing? What did you roll, Patrick?
A 19.
That's not bad.
Yes.
That's not bad.
Yes, we are approaching the point of mounting it to the carriage.
The chassis isn't falling apart. Jombus, what is Aadan doing?
So he goes to the library and presents the sigiled book to the librarian. My dear, have you seen anything like this before? It doesn't seem to be from Haleway.
No, I've not seen anything like this before. I don't really know what that language is, but maybe the bookkeeper might know. He seems a little bit more well-versed in that sort of stuff than I am.
Is the bookkeeper available?
Oh, the bookkeeper doesn't talk to people.
Oh, I'm afraid you have me confused with the beggar shitting himself outside. I am from the church, and I am doing an investigation, and what the church wants,
That was a wild
the church
statement.
gets.
He really doesn't see anyone, but I guess I can ask him. If you want to roll an intimidation check for me. That was the wildest. I was not expecting that. You're
That
right,
was some
dang.
Tyrol.
Dang, you're right. I was mistaking you for that guy. That was smooth like
it's
butter.
a 9.
I can go ask him, I guess. I really don't know what he's gonna say, though.
Well, you won't know until you ask, now will you? No, scamper?
Okay. And yeah, I mean, she'll go and she'll walk up these stairs that round up, and then there's a door that she goes into because you can only kind of see some of the doors.
Mm-hmm.
But she goes into one of the doors, and she's gone for a while, and there are people that come in and out of the library, and
Yes, he starts, while he's waiting, he's tapping his fingers on the counter, just waiting.
and of course there are people coming in and out, checking out books, with another librarian, that sort of stuff. And you hear all sorts of different things, but something that your ear particularly picks up on is a mage killer in the area. Is what people are saying anyway, of course. And they're like talking about how these murders happen randomly in the middle of the night suddenly. It's been happening for a few weeks now, but they don't really know where it's coming from. But it's like anybody who jokingly says that they're a mage or somebody who claims to be a mage will just suddenly find themselves dead the next day. And it's like bizarre and random, and nobody can catch whoever this is, and they can't really tell if it's a man or a woman or what it is.
I'm in danger.
They just know that there's a mage killer, apparently. So, yeah.
I definitely do not like the sound of that.
And it's like they're saying it's like for blood sacrifices or something like that. They're in alleyways and off of rooftops, and it's always really late at night, and it's not every night. It's just sporadic and random.
Interesting. It looks like things got exciting while we were away.
And a couple more people are talking about it, and of course, how rumors go, somebody's like, it's not a mage, it's not somebody who's killing mages, you dummy. It's somebody who is, it's somebody who is a mage that's killing people. You gotta get your stuff right. And she's like, no, I'm pretty sure I heard that it was a person killing mages. And he's like, no, I'm telling you, if you look at the documents that people have been writing about, it's a person who is killing. It's a mage who's killing people for blood sacrifices, not mages being killed. And you're gonna get the whole thing mixed up if you keep telling people a wrong story.
I mean to intrude in your conversation. About when did these murders start happening?
And they look nervous because you're a man of the cloth. It's just rumor. It's not like we really, know if this is true or not. It's, how things get around. And
I suppose I could take you in tonight for, questioning.
you don't have to do that.
The
It's
high
just
priest would be very intrigued to hear
no,
what you have to say.
no.
I'm sure.
It's really it's not like that. I promise. It's more just like it's just something we heard off the street. There are people dying, and they're like, there's blood everywhere, and it's not like we don't know really who it is or what it is, and it's just happening at random. And
I see. Can you at least tell me where the latest killing happened?
I don't know. The paper I think said it was like in an alleyway or something like that. And then the girl's like, actually, I'm pretty sure it was on a rooftop. He's like, you don't know anything. You keep saying the wrong stuff anyway. I think it was, I really want to say it was near the ghetto on one of the, main streets down there.
Rooftop or a ghetto alley.
And that's really all I know. And it could totally be rumor, but I mean, these bodies are kind of showing up, and they're, and it's not making sense, but it's happening. So
I do believe you, and it being a mage doing the killings makes more sense, since there really aren't enough mages around to spark inquiry.
See, you idiot, I told you. And she's like, whatever. And it's about that time that the librarian comes back down with your book that you gave her. And she looks nervous and definitely scared. Like, I tried to talk to him, but he's a little busy right now. And he didn't really want to come down right now. I'm really sorry. We can keep the book and you can come back tomorrow and see if he's
Keep the book. I'm keeping the book.
right. She hands off the book again.
Thank you. I'll be back tomorrow.
Okay, I'll let him know.
But you can help me with another matter. This one, I'm sure, even a sweet, soft thing like you can help me with.
What's that?
Do you have any books on the history of District 1? I plan on visiting there in the near future, and the Tsar there, he sounds like such a dashing and interesting fellow.
Yeah, from what I've read, he's very handsome. I think there's something over here. Yeah, we have a couple of different history books on all of the districts. So if you want to follow me, and she does, she takes you because this is a massive library. It's huge, just like an archive area.
Nice.
Honestly, it's
Huge.
and so for there to be a bookkeeper here, you know that the bookkeepers basically they're the sages. They make sure all the books are correct and that none of them are falsified or plagiarized or anything like that. And sometimes they can also do some of the transcribing from one language to another. But she takes you over to the area that is labeled History Archives. She takes you to a specific area for District 1, and there's multiple books on District 1. The different history of it, the where it started, who's always been in charge, how the battles have gone, blah, 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 alliances, that sort of stuff.
Yes, I will flip through them because I'm looking for things about the current Tsar. But also, I am looking for any images that might be in these books.
There's different
Because
images.
someone in passing mentioned that he's 500 years old. And that's very intriguing.
Yeah, if you want to roll. There's multiple different pictures in there. For sure.
Haha, I'm back to my old self. 6 investigation.
Yeah, there's definitely different pictures, but what kind of picture are you looking for in particular?
Kind of looking for, because I know what he looks like currently, because I saw the holograms and all that good stuff.
Correct.
So I'm looking for a great-grandfather.
Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of different images of him, of his family lineage, and that sort of stuff. And from what you can find, they are strikingly similar, but his grandfather had, longer hair, and it seemed a little bit more wavy, and there's just the smallest bit of difference, but you can tell those genes are strong. And it's always been a son that they've had.
Well, shit.
I love this guy. But yeah, I mean, nothing really sticks out to you. You're thinking maybe it's just casual rumor, but they do have a striking resemblance to one another. I mean, facial feet, that gene pool is strong. But some people are just like that. Especially with, you can tell their height is, because there's a particular part where it shows how tall his great-grandfather was, his grandfather was, his father, and then him. And they are massive dudes. I mean, pushing 7 feet tall. And they're just supposed to be, humans. But they're pushing 7 feet.
That's
Well, I definitely do want to investigate this more. I've never been good at this sort of stuff anyways.
dang, too bad you don't have somebody well versed in history.
No, I don't. It's such a shame. And then after spending, because that probably took me several hours to go through everything.
For sure. You had to get multiple books and reference them, and absolutely, it took you forever.
I will make my way out, I'll give her a little nod as I leave,
She gives you a little wave.
and I'll get outside and I will look for a guardsman.
I'm sure you can find one. Good, easily enough. You're looking for an officer of the law.
An officer of the law.
Mm-hmm.
Good evening, my fine gentlemen. I hope I am not intruding on your
Yeah, I'm
patrols
sure there's
and
like
all that.
3 of them just kind of patrols. That's funny. I'm sure they're just loitering, like Teddy Roosevelt era police officers just chilling at the beginning of a brothel or something.
Nice.
A woman on them. Yeah, like these guys do not do their job.
I have been sent by the church. We have gotten word of these strange magical mage killings that have supposedly been happening, and the church is very interested, I'm sure you can imagine, and I would like to see the latest crime scene.
Uh-huh. Killing mage. And the guy, because there's one guy just sitting on like a
Yeah.
makeshift stool on the outside, and his partner's like, that one thing, that one thing that he constable's been telling us about. What is it? Something like there's a mage going around.
These would have been very odd killings,
Yeah.
yes.
I think he said something about. I think it was east side, ghetto area. So we didn't really, you know how it goes. We didn't really check it out. So
Yes, why would you?
it's a waste of time. All those crimes
they kill
over
themselves down there all the time.
there. No point really. And if we go down there, they get all upset and they don't really like it. So just let their people die. That's what I think. But whatever. So why does the church want to know? Church doesn't usually seem to take an interest in that sort of stuff.
Well, if it is someone using magic to kill,
Yeah, you guys and your
But
stupid
I've
rules.
troubled you all enough. Here, for you, sir, and I'll give him a gold credit, and I'll be like, may your mistress of the evening be very exciting. Yeah. Once when you're off duty, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, as soon as you turn
Right.
that corner, he's like,
Right.
"Peace out, bros."
That's a pre. They know.
Yeah.
They know. Yeah. Thanks.
I've visited this brothel plenty of times.
If you have any other questions, just let us know. Go to the precinct, whatever you want to do.
Oh, well, thank you. Gentlemen, madam.
Yeah, and she's full bear, pretty much. I mean, it's
Oh, yeah.
It's a classy establishment.
It's
it's
all
very
hated.
classy. Yeah, and she just gives the little wave.
And I will head back to my guest house.
And on your way back to the guest house, actually, we'll wait because you go back to your guest house, and you two get your good night's sleep unless you have anything you'd like to do.
Oh, I've been down in the hole.
Mm.
I said I've been there. I was going to stay there for a few days.
Okay, so you go back to your guest house. You're in that apartment downstairs. And a couple of days go by when you two get reunited. You've done some work for the church. I don't know if you have anything specific that you're wanting to do or anything you think that you'd be doing in this time.
Because whenever I got back, I'd be like, oh, is he in? And
Yeah, obviously.
they're like,
No.
oh, yes, he's spending a lot of time in the workshop.
Correct.
And it's just like, oh, yes, that's so exciting.
Yeah.
Well, just if he asks where I am investigating. And so, I will, over those 4 days that you are doing your crafting, I will go investigate the crime scene, try to find it.
Yeah.
And ask for assistance from nearby guards and whatnot, because I'm sure they would know. And then stop by the church, see if they have any work for me, and to check in with them and to let them know that my sword was stolen.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, no, as far as you can tell, this isn't anything that looks like you understand it. The mage murders does look similar to things that you've seen before, or apparently things you've experienced personally, firsthand. But it's not anything you recall doing or having done or having been in the area of while it happened, and you don't know anything about this.
So it does seem blood focused.
Correct.
Good, good.
And this is like, think 1800s murders.
Oh, yeah.
It is left there.
Yep.
People have been touching it, walking over it, looking at it,
It's
tasting,
like whenever you go
tasting
to,
the blood, and they're like, "Oh,
in
that's crazy."
Skyrim, you go to that one city, and it's like, yeah, this guy was murdered right here next to a grave, and he's just kind of there.
Yep, it is.
Yeah, I imagine
really
there's the
bad
chalk outline of,
yeah,
of the body.
Doesn't make any sense. There's no science or thought behind it. It is just
Wow, a dead guy. Somebody did it. Don't know who. Oh well.
yeah. The dead guy is right next to the guy who did it, and they're like, "Oh, it's crazy about that. I don't know." And then they just leave it like that. That's literally so. And there's no real traces of magic on it that you would see. But yeah, it's just weird. But once you two are back together in your little errands that you run, because you would accompany him to run errands.
Oh, yes.
And of course, in case you need anything or he sees anything that he thinks would be good to teach you with or whatever, he is like your little bus boy.
Yeah.
He's always beside you, little pal. And you guys are in more of the heart of the city, in the capital, talking to somebody that you think will have good information on something to help you with your current project. Or maybe he's got some little information on some magic or something like that. You were completely unaware of these murders unless you have told him about them.
Oh, yes, I would fill him in on what I've been investigating.
I am filled in.
Cool.
And then realize I got caught up in this stuff. I never went back to the library. That's all right. I doubt that bookkeeper's going anywhere.
No, he will be there. And you, for your part, when he does this and he talks to other elites who they spend their time being like jabberjawing and being like, "Oh, did you see what's happening over here with so-and-so and his business? Maybe we can buy them out." That's what it's very...
Where's my car, Braxt?
Exactly. Where's my gosh dang electric car? Exactly. You, for your part, zone hard. You're looking around, and you're like, I just need something to entertain me. I just need my brain to stop working. And you see something that you kind of glimpsed back in District 1, but this thing is definitely not been here before. You've been in this exact area with Braxt before, weeks ago. God, there's no way that... Well, maybe they can place it quickly. I mean, it is modern time, and
We were away for a while.
but it seems like such a weird thing to suddenly pop up, but it's a fortune teller. It's an automaton fortune teller. Yep. So you go
Walk
over
on
and
over.
you go and check it out, and this thing is definitely new, but it looks really old. And you kind of glimpsed it in District 1 on your way back home. Like, through the station you saw one, and you were like, "Oh, how
that's
quaint."
fun.
Yeah, what's that? And you thought maybe it was just something that they had. But you have one, and you've been here before, but there's never been one there before.
Yes, this is an interesting place to place one of these.
Yeah, but it's a weird, just random fortune teller, and it's in its own gilded box of copper and brass. It has a little table on the inside of it. It looks like an old fortune teller, how we would see it, like those toy versions.
Yeah.
It's in its own little box, glass around it. Pretty ornate design on the top, but it looks old. But the table in front of it on the inside of the box is like covered in a red fabric, and it is an automaton, but it's a weird one. It's not like the ones that you have seen in District 1 that help you with your bags and stuff like that or whatever. This one feels weird. Not in a magical sense. It seems like a painting that watches you. It seems too realistic or something.
Ooh.
And it doesn't look real. It looks like an automaton, but just not the ones that you've seen before. But it looks like they've tried to make it human enough to kind of give off a good sort of vibe to children and stuff, really bring people in. But there's just something off about the eyes that seem way too real. Just makes you really uncomfortable. But it's just sitting there, hands on the table. You can't see anything from the waist down. It's just a box, and then at the waist is when like the glass stops.
Yeah.
So from there, it's just, you can assume, is gears and stuff.
Yeah, I definitely pace around it.
It's up
And,
against
like,
a wall, so you can't get the
inspecting-
back, but you
yeah.
can get around the
But
sides.
inspecting the sides. All right. Check to see.
And it looks like there are like pipes and stuff going into the wall that it's attached to. Like, looks like a normal machine. It's just something that you saw in District 1, kind of wanted to get to, test out or see, because it's a new thing.
Does it say like deposit?
Yes.
5 credits.
It has little flashing lights around its front-facing viewport, but then like right below that is a little slot where you can slip in some credits, and it's like 1 copper credit.
Yes.
It's not too difficult. And when you do that, it takes a minute, and you're like, wow, what a scam. Because it takes a minute, but then it starts to kind of shake like the hands do. And it obviously does that,
Yeah, probably
very
like start
robotic.
to turn away, and it's like, oh, well, this is a piece of junk.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, wait.
And it doesn't say anything. Its mouth doesn't move or anything, because it has like an actual, like a puppet sort of mouth where it can open up and say things. It just kind of does its motions, reaches down beside it, like underneath the table, and then pulls up a card and lays it down. And it looks already pre-written. And it says something like, your fortune is, friends will always be what you need in dark times. Something super generic, like what you'd get from a fortune cookie.
Yes.
And yeah, that's pretty much it. It doesn't do anything weird. It's just that
1 copper for that.
It's just that that underlying dread of that. It seems to, how like some paintings are in your grandparents' house, when you walk by it, it feels like the way it's made watches you. It's just that weird underlying dread. But yeah, otherwise, it's just a simple fortune teller.
No.
Fun little thing to do.
Look and see that the high browsers are still deep in conversation. And it's like, oh,
Yep.
goodness gracious, what? Just buy it.
Yeah, just literally you.
It's about that time that you hear Brax go, you know what? I'll get me a majority share.
Yeah.
I'll transfer the credits from my institution to yours. Don't worry. I don't even know what I just bought. Probably just...
Yeah, you have no idea, but you have the money, so
Yeah,
why
so
not?
who
And it
cares?
sounded good, and
Yeah,
sure.
I have a 51% controlling interest. Who cares?
Gives more money to you.
Yep.
Who cares?
Yep. Yeah, share transfer 15 mil out.
Yep.
Yeah. And,
Do you have anything specific? Yeah, you doing?
Yeah, as you finish up and come over, like, this hasn't been here, right?
Not that you remember. You've never seen one of these before.
Oh,
You've
okay.
seen them in District 1, like one, but you've never, like, when you have seen it, it's been recent. Maybe you saw the same one that he saw in the train station.
The train
Otherwise,
station. Yeah.
you've never seen one either. These are new to you.
Hmm.
You've especially never
What?
seen one right there where it is.
No, this has never been here. What Did you try it out?
Oh yes, it barely worked, but I mean I saw one when we were back in District 1, and to find one now here, I mean I suppose they could have placed it in while we were away, but look at those eyes. That just seems
I would like to roll an investigation check on the
weird.
eyes.
Sure.
No.
Yeah, they're kind of weird. It was a total of 6.
They're weird. They look like when you look at them, they look like they're staring into your soul.
Mm.
Very weird. There's no light to them. They're very dead. They look. I mean, this thing looks like a puppet automaton. Is what it looks like.
Yes, I'm gonna
There's just that underlying
look
dread.
around it for a little bit, and then I'm going to roll for the tingle.
Roll for the tingle.
An Arcana check. For a nat 1. That die has.
Tain't no tingle there, buddy. Doesn't feel magical at all, but it's just that underlying dread of, wow, that thing's kind of creepy. But you all have run into, I mean, people make some creepy stuff sometimes, and you just kind of run into some creepy stuff,
You know,
especially this.
I think I know how this thing works. Let me guess. It gave you a terribly generic fortune.
Of course. What
Yes.
would you expect?
Watch how you get a real fortune. And he'll just throw like 5 gold credits into the slot, like rapid fire.
And it does the same thing for him where it takes a minute,
Just give it a moment.
and then the hands start to shake, and it does the whole, like, weird it does the exact same movement it did for you, where it, like, kind of moves its head, waves a little, and does its reach down, and it shows the back of the card. And the back of the card has, like, this weird statuesque, not a creature, it's definitely a person, but it's a marble statuesque way, like a portrait, I guess. So, like, from the shoulders-ish chest area up. And you see it in the upside down version. So, like, the head's down here. With these eyes that are shaded, but brightly casting light from it with a red background, like a blood red background. It's kind of ominous, honestly. But the whole thing is just kind of, it's kind of its shtick, though, is to be a little weird, obviously.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And so then it lays the card down and pulls its hand back, and it's a little bit different, but not any more odd than the one that you got. But then it pulls up another one and lays it down, and then it pulls up another one, lays it down.
Oh, yes.
And so you have 3 so far, and it pulls up another one, and it lays it down. And that one, a little weird. It's not any too much more weird, but all these are like, you're gonna be great if you just believe in yourself, you know, that sort of vibe. And then the last one is like, your financial ventures will take you far. Just seems oddly timed. You know how that happens sometimes? You get something and you're like, oh, that really does kind of suit me, but it's still vague enough that it could just be generic. But it's definitely a little weird, just oddly timed.
Agreed.
So it's just the 4? How many cards do you count?
Yes, I know. It gypped you on one. But look at the thing.
And I will kick the thing with all my might
Oh,
for gypping me out of my last fortune.
it just shakes on the inside, that's it. Because it turned off. Once it cleared the cards off and put them back under, yeah, it just...
Yep.
Yeah. It doesn't even fully, like, go down like that. Just kind of...
Yeah, just tilts to the side.
Yeah.
And
Hands...
the lights and stuff. Boop.
The light on the inside it turns off, but the lights on the outside are what gets people's attention. Like
Yes.
the you know, the big bulbs
Yeah.
around, the big Hollywood bulbs. Yeah, that's on the outside, but on the inside, yeah, the light dims and it just turns its head. And it's a woman. This one is, and the one that you saw back at District 1 was a man. So there also seems to be varying spectrum of what they look like on the inside, but the outside looks very similar.
Well, we're never doing that again.
Well, especially not with gold credits.
Look, some of these things, if they sense the different weight, it changes how it operates, but apparently it just does the same thing and chips you out of the last one that you paid for. You know what? I'm going to file a complaint, and I will investigate this thing for its manufacturing, for who made it.
You don't even have to roll. The name of it is the Lord's Fortune Teller.
Is Lords?
Lorde. Fortune. Lords of Fortunes. Fortune Teller. And there is no manufacturing name on this. There is no brand or seal or anything like that. That's very weird because anything, and you know where to look.
Yeah.
Anything that's been designed, especially in the area, it's going to have some sort of brand on it. This doesn't. It just has the name.
It's probably some get-rich scheme by those stupid techno priests.
Yeah. Yes, those it's definitely the techno priests.
It's always them.
Dang techno.
And then he'll clink away angrily.
Yep. And as you turn away, Aadan, if you want to roll a perception check for me.
Perception 10.
You can't 100% be certain, but you feel like you heard something from the box. It's like that thing where you think you hear something, but it's so quiet and passing and there's everything else going on that you're like, what?
No,
Okay. It's like when you think you hear your name in the distance, but there's nobody who would have known your name. And you're just like, okay. And you keep walking. And that's where we're going to end it.
Nice.
I definitely didn't do as many cuts as I was supposed to. It's really hard to time that sort of stuff.
It is.
It'll be okay.
But I think I'm just going to do a normal cut like I always do and then just leave them as long videos.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think I'm going to cut them up as much as I thought I was. It's too much work.
It is.
And I don't want to make my life any harder. So.
Well, I hope that you have been as thrilled, chilled, and creeped out as we have been.
And aroused.
I wasn't, but he was. But
Aadan was, that's for sure.
we are the Wayward Inquisition, and we
are.
have presented to you a wonderful episode of
Treachery, a Lord's Gambit.
I'm really surprised you all haven't gotten that wrong yet.
We got it right the first time we ever did it, and we have not messed up since.
Yeah.
We
Killed it.
and you know what else is killing it? The viewer, the listener.
You.
Because you know why? We have so many things to keep you entertained. One, this brand new adventure.
That's so true.
Two, the prequel,
Treachery.
A Governor's Secret.
I lost it. I blew it right there.
All right, bye. See ya.
Yeah.
I jinxed you.
Just cut it right there. Nobody gets to hear anything.
That's
We don't. No.
that
no.
was awesome.
Nothing about how
That's-
you can find us on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. Nothing about the Shopify where you can buy all of our stuff. Nothing about the Patreon where there's everything. Nothing about the Discord where you should
Oh,
talk to
yeah.
Angry Meatball.
Uh-huh.
There's going to be nothing about that
Nothing
PayPal
at
link
all.
down there
Oh,
at the bottom,
dear.
and definitely nothing about how we're on Facebook, Instagram, X, and all the other super awesome platforms. And yes, no, you should definitely send us money because we love you and we do this all ourselves. And as we always like to leave you,
Breathe, Patrick. Breathe. But thank you all for tuning in. Share, like, subscribe, do the social media things you all know how to do. But as always, remember that freedom always crits.
and go to church. Bye.